all right. I went from all shit to all right.
You did
I like
just
the
say
all
all
shit,
shit though. You did just say.
Well, we gotta fuck it up.
I enjoy that. Oh shit. So can you do it from the
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Don't watch me while I do it.
Okay.
But oh shit, here we go again. Make some noise. Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo-dah.
Yeah. That's what you wanted?
Very unenthusiastic
Right,
response.
absolutely.
From the
Cool,
peanut
cool.
gallery.
Thank you for interrupting my intro.
Per usual.
Yeah, as per usual. Like I said, I'm Dejon, Almighty Suspect, Poetik Flakko, Remo in the building, and of course, Lush one, Coke Bottle.
Lush one.
Man, they had to order the Lush One stimulus package. You feel me? To come. You feel me?
Lush, how you feeling,
Drop
man?
bombs in this thing. I'm straight.
Lush, how you feeling, man?
I'm straight as a regular
Now listen,
Monday.
Lush, when I walked in though, like you had a cigarette and you was, I was like, wait.
This nigga Flacco.
I hope Lush like isn't stressed because we like Lush, right? From the cut quote, you was like, I said, I hope Lush don't think this is like a
bit of patience.
hostile environment.
You saying he was stressed?
You must not know what smoking a cigarette look like. You feel me?
True,
Like,
true.
like this.
That I don't know.
You've been inside for so long that even somebody smoking a cigarette is a foreign concept to you.
Well, no, to be fair though, I've seen Brick and Adam smoke cigarettes here, and they don't like.
Adam be smoking cigarettes?
Yeah,
Sharp,
wow.
smoke cigarettes.
yeah.
Some new shit?
It's plenty. I think it's more cigarette smokers here
No.
than non-cigarette smokers.
No, but Lush had like half the cigarette in his
I
mouth.
would be smoking right now, except for I know that sus don't fuck with the cigarette smoke.
Nobody else give a fuck.
With that being said, nah, like this is how a drug addict smoke a cigarette. You feel me?
Nah, Lush, I don't like the drug addict thing, man. Feel me?
Hey, the first step to redemption is acceptance. I accept it too.
No, but he already changed his ways the
It
first
don't
time.
bother me.
What do you like? Regardless if I'm sober or not,
Yeah.
which I'm not. Like just to further clarify, like a drug addict is a drug addict. There is no changing that. You either have addictive tendencies. It's just a matter of if you are in active addiction or not. You feel me?
No, well, no, because
This isn't debatable.
I don't
This
want to
is-
get into the
This isn't a
forensic science.
debate.
No, I'll go get the lab coat. I'll go get the fucking
I'm off that motherfucking
listen.
Dejon Paul cooked. I don't want to reveal my
that's
sources,
not true, right? Because-
but I'm sitting next to the plug right now.
Yeah. I would.
no, here's why. No, wait. So here's why it's not true, right? Because I
keep
have
doing
an addictive personality, right? I just choose not to choose drugs as my vice, right?
Right,
Because,
right.
Again, both my brother and my sister, they're alcoholics, right? Like we all have addictive personalities.
Congratulations.
Right. So I don't think like I'm an addict because I have an addictive personality.
No, you are not necessarily an addict because you have an addictive personality.
Yeah.
However, once you become a drug addict,
Yeah, it doesn't look back.
like you probably have a propensity as to where if you did start to do drugs, you would like that shit quite a bit.
No.
I can see you seem like an Adderall kind of guy. I can see
Well,
Adderall
to be fair,
going
I was
really.
prescribed Adderall at some point.
I can smell it on you.
At
I
some
can
point,
smell the
I was
amphetamines in
prescribed
your
Adderall.
bloodstream.
But then
About that.
about him being prescribed. I don't
Nah,
know.
'cause you just had a look on your face.
Oh yeah, my look was.
like
Can we
you had
get to
something-
the elephant in the room,
Okay, what's the
please,
elephant?
and not talk about your?
Okay.
There's two elephants in the room. What do you mean?
You better get your fucking hands on.
I
Don't
see
make
two
me tell
elephants.
you, yeah. I bet you fucking do. Look down. Nonetheless,
On my dick? Yeah, it's a trunk. You're right.
I mean, we can also look down, but we don't want to.
You wouldn't be able to see it. What you mean?
Listen, we don't want to see that, man. Feel me, man? Y'all both got some tight jeans on, you know.
stop looking at my jeans.
You didn't
Who the
already observe niggas' eyes.
Hold on a sec.
Dogs.
Who the fuck are we talking about?
Wait, did
Tight.
you just say he had a bulge?
My boy's pants is painted on.
Y'all
Fool.
heard this nigga?
He got a
They both got
leotard.
bulges.
Who's they?
You got a
You,
leotard.
Jean Paul,
Paul.
and Lush one.
These
Yo,
are not
all-
tight. What the
I'm
fuck?
looking at me. Hey, I want to talk about what
Okay.
the people want to talk about real
Okay.
quick,
Bulges
so we can get to the
crazy.
real topics
Okay.
of this show. Obviously,
Okay.
suspect's hand is bandaged. You guys were supposed to fight yesterday. What happened?
Pulled up on the homie. Like, look, you know, it's just.
I was
some-
asking suspect.
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna let.
I was asking.
All right.
What I'm saying.
Now, guess goes first. Come on, man.
Let's go.
Pull up. Look, this is something that's not to be glamorized, or I don't think I deserve any extra points for anything. You feel me? Because this is some shit that happens every single day, not just in the hood, but across the world. Men get together, they settle their differences, they fight, they move past it, right? There's been lingering tension between this young man and myself for a fat minute. You know, there was no really getting around it. If we ever wanted to.
What kind of minute? Oh, what kind of minute?
A Dejon minute. I like that. That's crazy. I
Well, no, that's one. That's
with
one,
that.
right?
No, you will share, Mike. He's great. Go ahead.
And I mean, like, do you want me to give my full play-by-play or
Yeah.
like
You pull up.
I pull up,
Eventually,
you feel
after
me?
pussyfooting
So
for days and days, you finally get over there.
wasn't no pussyfooting for days and days. First of
Days and
all,
days
first of all,
and days.
first of all,
You
wasn't
was
no
pussyfooting.
Wasn't no
But
pussyfooting.
continue.
Because first of all, I live over an hour away from this man.
That's still pussy.
I live
distance, some
a significant.
distance.
Yeah, I live in Pomona. You feel me? He in South Central LA. I ain't gonna get too
That's
specific.
still LA County. Pomona's still sugar free from Pomona.
That is the borderline of the San Gabriel Valley and the Inland Empire. It is
Still
literally
LA County. LA County Fair is where? In Pomona.
that's literally the borderline. Like it's debatable. There's a lot of debate about that, but yeah.
Okay,
but I'll say,
neither
yeah.
here there. Go ahead.
Shouts to Pomona. But anyways, it's a fat minute. Me and my short, like I got grown man business.
Cool it with that shit. Cool it with the fat shit.
In the Dejon minute. My bad. You feel me? You walked right into that pause.
Yeah.
So after, we had agreed upon the date and the time, pulled up, parked my car across the street. Big bro's sitting in front of the crib, you feel me?
Who big bro?
Rightful man, like cool.
Now-
Suspects.
I did give you a backlash for that, for being 40 and calling another man big bro, because I feel like
Because you
guys
don't,
act enough-
because you've never been out, because you don't have real friends.
Well,
Because
y'all
you
peers,
don't
man.
have like homies enough to understand that type of camaraderie. You care about yourself to such an
I
extent.
have friends, but
that-
like,
Basically what I said.
I mean, but that's really what it is.
I don't
though.
see.
Like,
I don't see a problem with the big bro thing.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's
I
gonna be
right
big
now-
bro till I die.
I don't think
give
that's
fuck,
a
like,
big thing. But let's continue with the story.
But
You're
that's
never
your
gonna
peer,
catch him
man.
at age. You're always gonna be big bro.
No, that's
so
big.
just
That's
how
if that's his
beyond-
older bro, then that's his big bro.
if you 40, a 60-year-old man is your peer.
No, he's not.
I mean,
That
like
knowledge is completely
we
different.
might be peers
That's your
to an
OG. That
extent,
could be
but
your whole
you feel me?
OG.
Like, that's not a peer.
I could be 40 and it could be 50, and that's my whole OG. that's my
That's
OG.
an OG. A decade is vast.
But we splitting hairs. Back to the
go
story.
ahead.
Excuse us.
So back to the story. Pull up, you feel me? Bro outside, I hear in the distance the sound of a punching bag. You feel me? I hear bah, 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 bah. You feel me? Coming from the backyard.
Almighty in there like Rocky.
I always do.
Okay.
That's
You feel me, Josh? No. Like after my accident, you feel me? Because I got in a badass car
Yeah.
accident. My left shoulder came out of place and I fractured my wrist.
Okay.
And so like after that, like post car accident, like nigga, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared. You feel me? I'm like, somebody. Not for him per se. Just like right after the accident, this was like March or something. I'm like, damn. My shit kind of fucked up. I got to get back right. So, I'll travel to my pop shit because he always had shit to train in his backyard. Yeah. Dumbbells, you know what I'm saying? Weight bags and all that shit to punch, you feel me? So as soon as my car accident, after that, I immediately was going to the back and getting back to how I used to. Trying to get myself back right, Because the car accident had fucked me up, you feel me?
All right.
So we agreed on terms and conditions. You feel me? Essentially, like no stomp outs, no pack outs. You feel me? Like we start squabbing. I swing on him first, don't connect. You feel me? He dodges my first couple punches, hits me a few times. You feel me? Try to hit him a couple times, knock me down, get back up. You feel me? Same thing essentially. I think I might have like caught a little bit of contact at that point above his.
He scratched me.
Yeah, like I hit him like above his eye or whatever.
Scratched you?
He scratched me.
Or he
Well, I mean,
hit you?
It's a scratch.
Well, it wasn't with my nails.
It was a scratch.
It was
It's
with
like
my-
a knuckle scratch.
It was
like, you
it
feel
was
me?
with my
Like,
fist.
It was
you
a
feel
scratch.
me? Like
Okay.
It's like one of the when I'm dodging and he catch the skin. One of
A
those.
graze.
Yeah, a graze. That's a
A
graze.
graze.
A graze.
hit him a few times.
That's impressive. A few times is impressive.
That didn't happen. A graze.
It might,
A
if-
graze.
Grazed me once. You grazed me one time.
We'll go with
You
graze.
grazed me one time.
And he's saying no, it's a few times.
said a few times, though.
Absolutely not.
Lush, are you lying to us?
Absolutely not.
I can't.
He's gassing me a little bit.
I can't remember.
You grazed him.
I can't remember. I got him a few
grazed him.
times. I don't think I
Y'all
made.
being fair.
Look at his face. He's fine. You feel me? Like I didn't like make.
But wait, though,
A
you
few
said
times, you hit him
got
a few times.
and you said you got him once. So
Oh, you
you
grazed
him.
I thought that I had caught him a couple times.
You grazed me one time right here. I remember because it was very vivid because the
If only
first
we had a play-by-play.
early on there. All right, look.
Because this is some
Let's get actual play-by-play.
details, man.
That's
All right,
why
so
I asked
look.
you to go first.
I wanted him to go first. You feel me? There's two sides to every story. His, mine, the truth.
But wait, Well, wait though, right? So
Not gonna overtalk him. Let him tell us out.
Yes, finish up real quick.
finish up.
Sorry, yeah. So a couple times you said
we go again. You feel me?
well, round 2.
Round 3. This
Round
round
three,
3.
okay.
You feel me? Like round 3. Well, and I give him respect for this. Really, like when he knocked me down, he could have run up and just started punching me in the face or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
He didn't, and that wasn't a pre-established rule. So like he could have we didn't specify that. Here's the thing.
You showed grace.
He did, and to be honest with you, with all bullshit aside, after that fourth round, he caught me with a roundhouse. I want to say it was, but he caught me with a hook.
Y'all fought
On my ear.
It was a knockout?
4 times is every
it
time you
wasn't-
hit the ground. Is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
he's saying.
You were okay.
Yeah, so every time you hit the ground, get back up, that would be
He
considered.
got up by himself or he had help, assistance?
I got it by myself.
He got up by himself,
got
but
up
with
by
some
myself.
encouragement from others.
So
Get up, Craig. Get up, Craig.
I got it by.
But how hard was the punches that like you felt?
Like
1 to 10.
the adrenaline for the first 3 rounds, it wasn't really like I was feeling it,
Oh, no.
but obviously I was
Yeah, you feel that
feeling
shit
like I was feeling the
Oh,
impact,
that's
but
amazing.
it didn't hurt.
And he
That
got
last
in the
one,
moment, in the moment.
that last one actually hurt. You feel me? Like when he caught me in the ear, that shit was a bell ringer.
Wait, pause. So you're saying for 3 rounds, and his punches ain't even affect you or hurt you at all?
I didn't. It was adrenaline. Like, have you been in a fight before, Flacco?
Well, he
Have
would
you-
have been in a
Hey,
fight,
look,
but you
if you
can't
didn't
go
feel him,
outside.
he
Have
was
you been-
feeling him enough to hit
It's
the
not-
ground every time I hit him.
But listen.
I'm just saying, if he said he didn't feel him,
I'm not
something
gonna
felt.
instigate.
He felt
I'm just
something.
saying he felt right again.
So he felt something.
I'm not instigating. I'm just repeating his words back to him. He's saying for the first 3 rounds, I didn't feel nothing. Right now, rather it's due to adrenaline or not, he's saying he didn't feel it. Now
That's
again,
what he's saying.
Lush, was you high?
I was drunk.
No, answer the question.
Look,
Answer the question.
I was drunk.
Answer the question. Lush, were you high?
Not like that.
now that's crazy.
Not like that. There's levels to that. There's levels to being high.
Weed.
I mean, I smoked a little weed, whatever, you feel me, but I wasn't like,
All right, out of a 1 through
count
10,
it, yeah.
how high were you then? Out of
I
1
wasn't
through 10.
like
Like 2.
stupid high, fool. Like,
1 to 10. 1 to 10. Bro.
1 to 10, how high was I? Shit,
Yeah,
like,
during the fight.
1?
like a 3, like a
okay,
2.
okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
like,
for
like,
That's weed. That's not
like
really that crazy.
alcohol, I was probably like a 6.5.
You said it's
feel me?
weed or
Like-
he said it was weed?
You right? You said it was weed. Yeah, it was
Yeah. I was just like high and drunk. I'm not, that other shit's not like, there's no drug that's gonna really help you
Okay.
in a fight, especially like
Well, fentanyl.
what you're. How does fentanyl help in a fight?
Well, sorry.
No, man.
K2, right?
K2 is gonna turn you into a motherfucking zombie. You feel me? That ain't gonna like.
But
you ain't
I
gonna
heard
even
that
know.
you just get super strength. Like you just like you want to tear off a nigga face like K2.
You might have a big lurch moment. You might like have
That's
a.
fucking racist.
Sorry, bath salt. I mean, sorry, yeah, bath salt help
Yeah,
you.
K2 and bath salts are in the same family.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're not like super
Yeah.
far off.
No,
but-
so sorry, like I bet. So Lush,
They want you to ask for my fade.
Lush.
Someone paid
Nah.
$5.
I'm not trying to get accused of no hate crimes. We're not doing that. You feel me?
listen, Lush. I look.
Wait, we'll look.
So, yeah.
We'll look right here. Regarding what?
Because I'm not trying to like beat up a gay dude.
Oh, you think you
That's
beat him
the
up?
only reason that you wouldn't ask me.
Do you want to fight?
Why would I want to fight?
Okay, I don't want to fight either.
All right. But is it because of a hate crime?
That was
Is
a
the
call
only
out
reason?
for a fade, nigga. Do you want to fight, nigga?
Oh,
I'm just
well,
asking.
now,
I'm
bro.
just clarifying.
Ma.
I'm just clarifying.
Oh, ma. It's getting spicy. Do y'all
Is that a
feel
call out, or you don't want to? Oh, wait, hold up now.
I was
Hey,
just, it was a request
he's
for a
unbuttoning
clarification.
his shirt now, Lush.
Yeah, you know it gets hot in here.
It was a request.
Lush,
It was a request for a clarification.
Lush, Lush. He's unbuttoning his shirt now. Now listen.
Pause.
If he goes to the last button,
Pause.
be scared.
like boxing camera? He's unbuttoning his shirt now. I'm in the back.
feel me?
Spicy.
I
Amazing.
also don't like the chunky monkey. What's up with Dejon as a chunky monkey? What's that about?
What we doing?
Hey, this nigga Flacko. This nigga Flacko is different. This nigga is different. That nigga said it's too much space. Let me give y'all some opportunity because it's too much space. It's crazy.
Sorry. So look. So for first 3 rounds,
Yeah.
it didn't hurt you at all. You was eating them bitches. Round 4, then it started hurting.
That last punch, fucking, he rang my bell, fool. I ain't going front.
And if I was hurting too,
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Down goes
I'm gonna
Frazier.
tell y'all like this.
Yeah.
What I learned yesterday is how much, and I'm not saying, I don't know what it is, if it's because of the relationship I have with his father, whatever past we have, but this fool actually really fucks with me. You feel me?
Hell no.
He really fucks with me. He really does.
Is that true? Is that true?
Is that Unc sus?
From the way that I was fighting, that's 100% fact. I didn't try to OD him. Cause it's like, nigga, he fell 4 times and I could have immediately wrap this shit up in the first few seconds. I wasn't trying to do that. And I'm still a lot of people don't know, you feel me, post car accident. You feel me? I'm getting back right. But nah, like it wasn't like it's Lush one and then it's like, nigga, I'm not getting no points for this anyways. Like I wasn't even mad
This
no
Lush
more.
one is crazy. Why that nigga right
but
there?
no, but the
It's
thing
Lush.
no, the thing
Like,
is this.
for
The thing
real.
is
Like,
this.
a gang
The thing
member.
is this.
I'm not- I wasn't getting no
This
points
dude's-
for that,
This,
you
this
know?
dude's 16 years my junior. You feel me? Like in way better shape than me. Way more active with the fades and all that. Me even going over there to even do that. That's more nuts than anybody that's talking shit.
Driving an hour.
Motherfuckers ain't doing that. Motherfuckers ain't catching fades in South Central front yards and all that. They're not doing that.
So sus. Is Lush big bro?
Yeah, it's my nigga.
But is he big bro? You know, that's a little different, feel me? So big bro means like there's some respect there, it's adulation, like y'all really like you fuck with each other now.
I respect him. Look into the camera.
But
and
he's big bro though.
that you respect.
Look, you gotta realize, right? Listen.
Nah, I'm Unc, if anything. I ain't
Coming
gonna
from
say I'm
the
big bro.
listen, y'all gotta
Unc, if
realize,
anything.
bro, a lot of niggas who be big bro, and look, I have a active father.
Yeah.
That's my only big anything.
All right, is he Unc?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my only big
No, I
anything,
said
nigga,
you
my pop.
you said you respect
Yeah, so I respect them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You're not gonna give me the instigate and say some gay shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect them, but like, you know what I'm
Is he
saying?
Unc?
Look,
Come
bro,
on now.
look, you feel me? All right, listen.
bro,
listen.
All right, so we
Flacco, I'm your
established.
big bro. Fuck that.
You feel me?
Listen.
Look.
Oh, we're gonna go this way.
I fuck with Lush. That's my big dog, man.
That's
Come on,
what
that's
I'm
me.
saying.
Yeah, feel me? Yeah, feel me? Big dog. Now, big bro, meaning like, again, what if I
No. You have to have more of a camaraderie
Yeah,
to really
to be
look.
big
I don't even call like the people that are that close to me
Yeah.
that I consider little bro or consider. I don't even call them little bro. I don't little bro people because that's just corny. Regardless, you feel me? Like if anything, like I'll be like, yeah, that's Neff or that's you feel me, my young life. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like that little bro shit has some like certain connotations which I don't fuck with. So
yeah,
I wouldn't even call him lil bro. I never, you feel me, like.
Now,
but-
suspect part of the story.
All right, you feel me? So boom, I made my way towards my pop's house. You feel me? Because he said he was on his way over there. So boom, I go over there. You know what I'm saying? And I was already planning to go over there to do my little morning little shit. Because my pops work out every day. You feel me? Sometimes I work out with him. Sometimes I don't. You feel me? So boom, I was already on my way over there. Boom, right? Feel me? Once my pops tell me Lush outside, right? Boom. I'm in the door watching, you feel me? As soon as the nigga pull up, first thing he do, take a shot. First thing he do, take a shot, right? He nervous as a motherfucker. He nervous as hell. Boom.
Took a shot.
For sure. He take a shot, he nervous as a motherfucker. Feel me? Basically, you feel me, cause you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, look. I'm not gonna get up here and give you extra points for coming. Look, I would have gave you extra points if you would have came immediately, got right to it, nigga, and did your thing. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you come, you basically still was trying to white man your way out that shit. Like, and it's crazy. He don't realize how much in common he got with Adam. It's really crazy. They have a lot more in common than they think. You know what I'm saying?
They're before
Like,
they're white.
You
white
gotta
man
explain
shit.
that one. What you mean by
Listen,
that?
white man shit where they like kind of like throw some shots, you feel me, and then eventually completely talk their way out of everything and be like, nah, that didn't have nothing to do with me. You know exactly what the fuck I'm talking
So
about.
you said, all right, so you said he pulled up for the fade, and when he got there, he was still trying to talk you out of fighting.
Oh, he didn't want
Facts.
to fight when he pulled
You're
up.
saying that's what Adam does?
Not for fades, but like hell yeah, he'll throw some salt somewhere, you feel me, and be like, I don't know if I threw that salt. And he'll be like, nigga, we just seen you drop the salt, nigga, you feel me? We know you dropped the salt.
So Lush 1-51550 pulled up and started
Chill
copping
with all
please?
that shit.
Sorry, okay.
Chill with all that,
Sorry.
please.
So Lush the street nigga, pulled up and started copping please. Nah, bro,
He did want to fight.
Nah,
Is that true?
I didn't want to fight.
But cool, but was you copping it though?
But that's okay, because he's not a fighter. But
But was you
want-
copping it though?
I didn't.
didn't wanna-
What I did is I pulled up and I handled mine.
But was you copping it when you pulled up? Because he's saying you pulled up saying, nah, bro, let's not do. Was you copping the plea when you pull up?
I said what I said to him exactly was.
Is he lying?
Are you gonna let me finish a motherfucking sentence?
Sure.
I fucking love this guy. He's a retard.
Sorry. Lush, listen, my apologies. I ain't Lush.
No,
you are a guest. It's my fault.
You're good. What happened was this. I pulled up and I was like, we really got to do this. Is there anything else that we could do? And he's like, nope. And I said, all right.
It sounds like confident, Lush.
I don't give a fuck what it was.
Listen.
I never wanted to fight this fool.
Sure.
It was not me that called him out for a fight.
Wait now. So listen. So you pulled up and says, is there any way out of this? Now, folks may ask, what other ideas did you have in mind? Was you gonna buy him some new Jordans? Or was you gonna
Nigga Flakko was
Just talk it out.
What I was I was trying to see if there's a more mature way, more mature way of handling the situation.
Do you regret bringing up all the paperwork stuff and all the stuff you brought up on the No Jumper show?
That's really why I felt.
Is over.
That's why I felt like I owed it to him at that point because he been wanting to fight me.
Not really.
I mean,
Not
bro,
really.
you had been called me out several times.
But like nigga, on some real shit, like until you called me a snitch, that was it.
Is that go ahead.
Any moment before that, not really.
Is that not taking it too
it
far?
didn't feel
Like, from a
because
viewer's
look,
perspective,
on some real
is that
shit,
not
listen.
taking it
That's
too
why I
far?
felt like I owed it to him.
And I'm gonna tell you why I didn't want to before. Because the day you saw my pops, I had the option to go. I knew exactly where he was going, but I could tell by how he wasn't trying to tell me. I pieced it all together in my head. You feel me? I pull up over there. You feel me? With my daughter, or whatever. Boom. He getting dressed and shit. The only place you go, nigga, you feel me, when you getting fly and shit is to these battles.
To the battle
Yeah,
rap.
you feel me? So I'm knowing, you feel me? Because usually
It wasn't even a battle event. It was a slick Rick
whatever
show,
it
but
was.
yeah,
You feel
yeah.
me?
Slick Rick.
I know he's going,
Oh.
not a battle, but I know he's going to do something where he's performing, he being seen,
Some
something.
hip-hop
You know?
shit.
Yeah, because usually he be chilling, you know?
All right.
So I see he getting dressed.
When he
you feel
put
me?
on the Cali Classics,
Yeah, as soon as he started getting fly and shit, I know he's going to do some appearance. You feel me? That's a better word, appearance. You feel me? So, but usually he'll always ask me, you feel me? Or he'll text me like, you want to come with me here? You want to go? With you? He doesn't say nothing. You feel me? So I'm already like, I think he go to some shit. Let's go be because he ain't said nothing to me. You feel me? To like make me go or some shit, you know? So boom, as he getting dressed or whatever, I asked him where he going. He like, I'm going to some little shit.
He said Riverside, probably. Like hella far away.
I'm going to some little shit. I'll be back in a minute. I'll let you know when I'm done though. I'll tell you about it when I get there type shit. So once he said that, I knew. Once he said, I'll tell you about it when I get there, you feel me? I already knew, you feel me? So at that moment, I could have been like, I already, nigga, figured out the flyer, figured out all the shit, you feel me? I already figured all the shit out, you feel me? Now, I could have right at that moment been like, nah, I'm coming. He'll be like, all right, you feel me? But nah, once he said that, I'm like, I got you feel me? I was never on some, I'm finna fuck this nigga up. I had no reason to.
So your father went to this event knowing that you had issues with him, but he kept it separate.
But if you didn't have any issues, then why would it be a thing for him to even tell you that? Like, why would you not go?
Listen,
Because he threatened to choke you like a bee and on the news that day?
That's what I'm saying. So, like, obviously there was
Well,
a certain
I don't want to
level
call
of-
the man, come on now.
But I'm saying,
there's
look,
a certain level
look,
of pre-existing animosity.
From me saying something and from me actively hunting you down to come fight is completely different. For me getting up here, I never took it off of No Jumper. It was always on No Jumper. I never went on my Instagram. I never went live. I never made no stories about it. I never went to no social medias. It was always some podcast shit. You feel me? And even though once you made the song, once I made the song about my uncle and shit, or about the whole trilogy and Name the True Story, you feel me, and then you had said something about it, still, even at that moment, you feel me, it's still, I was like, fuck him, like, yeah, it's no holds bar, I'm gonna say whatever, but still, I wasn't on some, I'm finna beat this nigga ass per se. Like, it's different from me actively trying to, like, line this up, or for me, like, oh, if I come across him, I'ma say something. You know what I'm saying? That's completely different, because that's just me. It's a lot of motherfuckers, if I come across them, it's gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? But different from saying like, oh yeah, I'm coming here, or I'm gonna go to this, and I'm gonna go to that. All I'm saying is, I wasn't actively on nothing, because when he left, I could have went. That's my whole point. Because I knew where he was going. I knew you was gonna be there. I already knew. I stayed home. I stayed. I went, chilled, or went to go do something else. I don't remember exactly, but I knew exactly where he was going.
Yeah, bro, I'm on flyers for events every week. You feel me? Like I'm very easy to find.
That serious.
Very easy to find.
He went on the No Jumper show and said what he said, but bro just said that he regrets doing it.
At that exact moment.
As far as that thing, like
that statement, what you said.
That statement was wrong because of like the implications behind it and the people that get affected. Because what a lot of people fail to realize on these podcasts is there's a lot of collateral damage.
Okay,
like
man.
when people make statements, it affects a lot more than just the person you're saying it about sometimes.
And we're gonna get to some of those in a minute.
Well, what's that?
Moving on to Flakko, I wanted to ask you, how did you guys meet your situation? Because you guys obviously had that big blow up. I obviously wasn't around, so I don't know per se. How did you guys move past?
I mean, me and Flakko moved past that shit so long ago.
And we were still working here as well. If I'm
Yeah.
I still didn't finish. I wasn't done.
Oh yeah, go
We
ahead.
only got to the beginning of him taking the shot. What you talking about?
Yeah, true that.
Yeah.
How I finished my side?
Oh,
It's true.
I asked you to go first.
Still, what that mean? That don't mean I can't go back.
Let him cook.
Continue to talk about this.
You feel me?
Okay,
Flakko
we
said
can't
it's my
see.
turn. It's my turn.
Let him cook. He beat up a 42-year-old drug addict who came to his
Don't do
crib.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Like-
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And he said he ain't
Don't
feel
do
no
that.
punches
Because
for 3
if we
rounds.
gonna
It's
do
crazy.
that, see, now you making me a little. Now I'm gonna tell the truth. As soon as we get there, he immediately called police to my father. Please, I don't want to do none of this. This not what I'm trying to do. You feel me? Boom. My pop said, nigga, I'm not the one you fighting. You gotta ask that nigga that. I come outside. He like, is there any way that we can make sure this don't happen? No. Boom. So we start. You feel me? I'm still showing restraint because, like he said, he's 46. You feel me?
42,
And-
motherfucker.
Well, however old
Don
he is,
Julio
you feel
years
me?
old.
And I get no points for this. I'm only doing this for the simple fact that, like I say, everybody, you got the luxury of getting a fade because everybody don't get those. You feel me? Because if I don't know you, you feel me, and we gonna take it wherever. You know what I'm saying? It's a completely different ball game. You got the luxury of being able to handle it that way. You feel me? But that's neither here nor there. So when we start, he throw a couple times. You feel me? I'm out there playing with him. You feel me? I'm having fun, chilling. You feel me? Boom. So, I felt like anytime I throw a punch, I hit him. I feel like he's flopping and he's trying to end the fight immediately.
Damn, bro.
He did
So
know.
that's
he
how
did, he
that's
did,
how
he
there
did
was
feel-
3 rounds. So like every
Yes.
time. So
it's not like I'm pressing it and I'm like, yeah, nah.
Lush,
It's because every
you
time
flop?
I hit him, he
No, I legitimately didn't flop.
He
but
LeBron
thought that I
James.
was. He
He
was knocking
LeBron
me down.
James.
He was
You said
knocking
you
me
was feeling
down.
punches,
He
so why you
LeBron
flop?
James.
He knocked me down.
He
I
LeBron
wasn't-
James, because Flakko, if I'm just hitting you with little see how far you in jabs, nigga, one time, nigga, for show, I see him already going down, but before the punches even.
Lush, is this
before
true, bro? Was it
punches
just
come
a
on.
thing?
I wasn't
That's
trying.
100% fact.
He knocked me down.
That's 100%.
He knocked me
Already
down.
established
But
that
you
he didn't
said,
wanna
though,
fight
that
you.
your
That's
punches
100% fact.
ain't hurt. So how did the punches not hurt, but still, you dropped?
Let me explain something, fool. Like I'm not like I hadn't been in a fight in years before
True.
that. You
How
feel
long?
me?
How long?
Yeah, I can't even tell you.
Like 5
but like,
years?
and that's
Wait,
the one
Alfie
thing.
David?
And hell yeah, that wasn't a fight.
Okay.
But and hell yeah, you know what? I was more nervous just because I hadn't thrown a punch, I hadn't been hit, I hadn't had anything like that happen for a long time. But I'll tell you what, I'm not out here looking for fades, but that experience made me realize like
You ain't turning nothing down.
You are looking for fades when you calling people snitches. You're looking for fades. Yes, you are.
I'm talking about post.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking
you feel
about
me?
post-
You're completely looking for whatever.
This is the
when
post
you
fade
inserting
autopsy.
yourself and shit.
I'm not talking about
autopsy.
what transpired with us.
Yeah.
I'm saying since then, it made me realize like a lot about how I would approach my next fight. And you feel me? Like,
Not
and I'm
much.
definitely like, I'm not inviting fades, but I'm definitely not afraid to fight anybody.
Lush, question, Lush. So, like, what decision went into keeping the napkin with your blood on it and holding it until the IG live?
You know, first of
saw
all,
a clip of that.
I had that shit on my ear. We kicked it for like what, maybe an hour or and change afterwards.
Like,
You feel me? Like,
Wait,
what?
so after the 4th time where you hit him and he stayed down or he got back,
after the 3rd time, I wanted to call it. I was like, bro.
he on the floor like,
I'm
no,
like,
bro,
bro, I
like,
got
can
enough.
this be over?
And he's like, nah.
I'm like, no, bro.
We had
because
already said-
I know for a fact.
He-
I'm like, get up,
got him
bro.
back up.
Yeah,
He already,
get up.
I got
Knocked him
myself
down.
back up.
Yeah.
I got
Get
myself
up.
back
Okay, you
up.
got back up.
Yeah. Then after that last one, that's when I think he really started trying to like.
Because I know for a fact he's flopping because I'm testing you at this point. After the first one, I'm just.
Lush, that's not honorable now, man.
It's not that. What?
That's exactly what I. That's
Lush, he's
everything I
saying that
love,
you
that's what
came, you was
happened.
copping pleas, and then you started to fake
Yeah,
go
so
down.
There's no way. There's no way.
Listen. And I'm only saying this because he tried to walk in here and hit the niggas with the I pulled up and I should get. No, you shouldn't. You should get all that if you would have actually fought. You did.
You was
That's
You
me.
was fucking flopping.
But like
You was
Sus.
out there flopping.
Hey, Sus. That's
So that why
that
I'm
was
really
me.
not injured?
That's the heart that I had.
Yeah,
That's
he knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing. Once he
that's the
seen
hard
he
thing.
couldn't talk his way out of
I'ma let him
it,
cook.
he had a plan. He like, all right, bet. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Soon as he throw a punch, I'm gonna drop. Soon as he throw
Damn,
another,
that's
I'm gonna drop.
crazy.
Nah.
I'm gonna drop.
Lush, I'm
Nah.
disappointed, man.
Nah.
That's what the fuck happened.
Nah.
That's okay. He's
You lied to
42,
us, Lush.
he's
You say you
42,
pulled
he
out
never fight.
solo dolo and you put in work. Sorry, Lush.
That's what happened.
Sorry.
I pulled up solo
Now what
dolo
happened?
and I did the best I could.
But
I
you
did the
flopped,
best I
Lush.
could. I didn't flop.
So why
I
did he
didn't
think
flop.
that?
He flopped.
I can see why he might think that.
That was
You
his
feel me?
strategy.
He
His
lying?
strategy was
That was
every time
definitely-
you hit
because
him,
I'm telling you,
ball,
these are
so
not
that he'll
knockout.
stop
Look,
hitting me.
The fourth one, that's knockout punch. These other ones are not knockout punches. There's no way you should be fighting.
you said the fourth one
And
was the
one
ear
thing
You haven't
That-
fought though.
that-
I know for a
Before.
fact the third one didn't even connect. Before I even, as soon as I threw
Oh,
it
he
out,
just flopped.
he was on his way down.
That's why you
And
talking
a fact.
LeBron,
Yes.
because LeBron does do that.
Lush
I
haven't
said it.
fought
I'm
though
like, he on
in a
some
long
LeBron.
time.
Yeah, like
He on
that.
some
That's the
LeBron
thing. That's I'm
That's
not.
100%.
I got ring rust, fool.
You
I
feel
got
me,
ring
right?
rust, like-
You feel me?
That's
So,
100%. As soon as he seen that motherfucker coming,
to be fair though, Lush hasn't fought in a long time, so
Yeah,
like his shit was probably
he's
brittle.
He's not a professional
okay.
fighter.
And that's okay.
There's no
That's
boxing
okay.
report card
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
out.
but-
We're just talking.
That's all right.
A lot of motherfuckers.
We just not gonna
a
get
lot
up
of
here and act like he.
How about
pulled
jab
up
knock you out?
and-
Let's
We're not gonna do all that.
a lot of motherfuckers would not do what I did regardless.
Let's get to
would
the-
not even show up.
the
A
chilling
lot.
afterwards.
Most people would. Yeah.
How did y'all start chilling? After, like, he's still bleeding and y'all just chilling? Or?
Yeah. So I was leaking. He went and handled his shit with his wrist or whatever. You feel me?
Got your
Like
hand
yeah.
up, okay.
I'm chilling with Pops. You feel me? Like he come back. We start smoking weed. We chop it up. Kind of like we just talking, but then we kind of like went back and reviewed the root of our issues and like the history of how it started. Kind of like both gained. I felt like I gained some more clarity from that, and then we're like, look, man, we over here creating content. Motherfuckers finna talk our shit.
Not
It is what it is, and what I think the number one thing that I learned that, and not just dealing with him, but just in my entire tenure at No Jumper, is I was very, very sensitive when I was over here,
Facts.
and I let shit get to me that would not get to me now in any
You're
capacity.
concerned about the fans and how they viewed you, which I never quite understood, right? Because like, you understood just from your journey here that they'll be high on you one day, low on you the next, high on you the next, right? But like, it kind of felt like you were like searching and game planning on how to keep them and on your side. When,
Bro,
like,
I don't need to like reiterate, but because I've said it so many times,
of
it's
course.
redundant at this point.
Yeah, of course.
But I was at a very low point in my life when I came over here. When I first came in No Jumper.
Yeah.
And I had nothing else going on. So I was like really, really leaning
fans
into
was
this
there.
shit.
Yeah.
And I kind of like, I wasn't mentally in a good place to have gotten as much attention and I was getting, and I didn't handle it right. You feel me?
Now,
And I
this
wound
question,
up-
right? So when I was watching it, right, for me, right, like, just like how this like shit played out, right? Even like your No Jumper shit, like I was like, why do Lush, as a 40-year-old white man, feels like he has to engage in ways that the hood would accept, right? Right. For example, so Lush saying, "Yo, I pulled up Solo Dolo and handled my shit like a man," bro. It's only like the hood and the street niggas think like that's like some cool shit to do, right? It's to pull up and fight. You are a 40-year-old man, like.
What do you say to the blackface
Yeah, bro. Like that's not cool, right? Like
There
get
is-
someone to
What do
fight
you
and
say
you
to
show
the
up.
blackface
there
allegations?
here's the thing. I've been the way I am from day one.
Sure.
Anybody that's known me for decades, even like, have you seen me act any different
first
than
time
I?
meeting.
No,
Like-
you've been like this since I knew him.
My first
Yeah,
time
I've never.
But
like,
why is the question, right? Because again, right? So look. So
I'm
if I
indoctrinated by
ask the
the.
average 40-year-old, right? So look, if I ask the average 40-year-old white man, right? Yo, somebody summoned you to come and fight. Like,
The average 40-year-old not calling people snitches though either.
True.
Like
right?
there's
true.
the average 40-year-old's not on No Jumper. The average 40-year-old's not involved in the hip hop podcasting space. Period. So you can't really use that as a basis of comparison.
Look, right? So look, even Adam.
I'm not
right?
comparing to
Wait,
average
right? So look,
40-year-old.
even
I just
Adam,
wanted-
right?
Yeah, no. Yeah,
Right, so even Adam, right? And somebody says, yo, hey, Adam, I want the fade. Pull up. Adam be like, what the fuck?
Adam's also Adam's Adam's a BMX kid from New Hampshire, and he's a multimillionaire now. Like he's in a completely different space in his life.
Sure. And you,
can't really-
are listen, Slush. You are like you've now have graduated into like a tier that most people don't reach. Right? You are 40 years old. I feel like you should be more focused on, let me like start this family with my shit.
That's really what I'm on, and that's why like my girl was like, "Yo, are you really doing this?
Yeah, it's dumb.
You're really gonna drive over?" Like she
It's
was
dumb.
She was disappointed.
I had to on the slick do it without even telling her I was gonna do that because she was telling me, "What the fuck? Like we're looking to buy a house right now. We're looking to like
Like,
better
it's
our
dumb.
position in life. Like what the fuck are you doing? Even like," and I was like, "Hey, this is what I have to do." You feel me? Like
wait though,
regardless,
okay.
like,
But why do you as a 40-year-old white man feel I'm like you have to engage in
it's
this
not
shit?
about it's not about me as a 40-year-old white man. It's me as Lush One being the same motherfucker that I've been with the set of experiences that you can't really use anybody else as a basis of comparison because of what I've gone through, what I've seen, what I've done, the various spaces that I've been in and scopes of
why are
life
you
have
obligated
not
to
been
street
compared.
rules?
It's not that I'm obligated to street rules. To me, that was the right thing to do as a
you
man.
insert yourself in
That was
street
that was
shit,
that was
you
the right
damn
thing
near
to do
do.
as a man. And I have a pre-existing relationship with this father. Have a pre-existing relationship with him. If that was somebody else, he would have handled it differently. I would have handled it very differently. There's a lot. There's a lot of.
But this don't handle nothing.
There's a lot of there's a lot of other people that would love to get involved in those situations for me on my behalf.
Sure.
But in a situation like this,
Even
that's
that,
not
though,
even an option.
Wait,
That's not even an option.
Sorry. But even that though, why are you in a position, right, to where like this is some like, there's some niggas who Lush, for example, right? If somebody says, Flakko, I'll send me for a favor, like the fuck do I look? First off, I'm an adult, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting. Bro, I'm not squabbling or fading none of you bitch ass niggas, right? It's not happening. you call me out. Listen, you call me favor, right?
Yeah.
Catch me when you catch me. You feel me, right?
With that being said,
As an
Flakko,
adult, I'll defend
win,
myself.
lose, or draw.
You feel me, right?
Oh, yeah, he was
Right?
talking
You feel me,
about-
right?
Yeah.
And as an adult, I would
Thanks
defend
for that.
myself, right? And in a way that the government has told me I'm allowed to, right?
Right.
You've been a 40-year-old man,
There's different laws in California.
a white man.
There's different laws in California.
No, sure.
But there's no gunplay. Like, that's not an option.
No, past that gunplay shit though. Why do you feel obligated, for example, right?
Why? Let me ask you a question. Why do you
let me-
insert yourself in conversations about street beef that's perpetuating genocide between young black men? You feel me? Like
When?
All the time.
When?
Talking about beef between this guy and this guy.
Oh, name one, man.
Oh, the whole Nas
one
Blicky
is
shit. You feel me? All that. Like,
Wait,
I can
pause.
name 50.
Sure,
I can
well,
name 50.
yeah, pause
That's
though.
what you do.
Yeah, let's
That's
go.
what you do. So it's the same thing. You feel me? Like,
Wait,
your boy.
wait, look, listen. So one, when I speak on these niggas, these are rappers, right? Meaning this, I would never report on the average just dumb street nigga who's not rapping, just a street nigga. It doesn't concern me. But once you hop on them tracks and start making records that we care about, you are now a rapper, and your life and your beefs and everything you do is in the public light. So it's my job now as a cultural commentator to cover it. So I'm not instigating nothing. I'm just talking about what's public.
well, but you merely speaking on that, and
Why?
I know because you're an intelligent enough person to
Okay.
realize that you merely speaking on that is incensing the situation. It's bringing more attention to it. Has to where fools like, oh, did you hear what bro I know Jumper said? He just said that they just upped the score on y'all. Y'all fools are down. Your hood's down bad. What we gonna do? Retaliate? You're actually adding to a lot of fucking
So
really
look,
negative shit, fool.
wait, right?
So like, and I'm
No,
not saying that to call you out,
no,
but it's like if we gonna ask questions,
Yeah.
there's a very valid question as well.
Yeah,
I got
sure.
another question. Wait,
Wait, one question at a time. One question at a time, though. So again, it's one question at a time. Now, I would think that anybody would be an idiot, but to think that Nas Blicky coming on his IG and IG Live and smoking on Deads and talking about up in the score, you will be an idiot, but to think that me speaking about it will somehow make the niggas themselves who Nas Blicky is smoking on their Dads on Live more upset than when hell no.
You wouldn't have to be an idiot because
No.
the size of your
Wait, though.
platform
Sure.
and the amount of people that are now watching it, that goes from an insular scene that, they might have their fans and the people that are out there seeing it to now you got fucking 15-year-old kids in Lithuania commenting like, oh, why he ain't slide for so-and-so,
Yeah.
and that completely perpetuates the negativity.
To me, it's
And Nas
Spider-Man,
Blicky-
it's Spider-Man and Spider-Man pointing at each other.
Nah,
So I
no.
can't do this.
No.
You want me to do that?
No, wait though. Yeah, wait.
To me, this
Wait.
is it's the same.
Again, though,
Black.
These are rappers. Wait,
That's crazy.
these are rappers.
I don't be doing that shit though.
No, what
I don't be doing.
I
In
didn't-
fact,
I
like,
didn't say that.
Go ahead, the conversation at
What
least,
I'm
though.
saying is if
Yeah.
you're calling him a culture vulture,
no, I'm not.
you're alluding. You're
No,
using rhetoric.
no, I'm
that
not.
is
I'm
associated
saying
with culture vulture.
that might be that's vulturous activities.
yeah.
But
It's
I'm
an
not like,
unfit.
Okay, you're not calling it, but it's similar
yeah,
to.
but that's
okay.
no. What that is
Ballpark
But that makes no
figure in that
sense though.
conversation.
My job as a cultural commentator.
So what do you mean by the Spider-Man comment?
It's
No, I was referring to them both being culture vulture-ish or having similarities.
there ain't nothing
of
culture vulture about me. Because
I don't mean it in an
yeah.
offensive way. I'm just telling you my opinion. Now, if you take it, I don't.
Yeah.
Mean,
No, but there ain't
I'm not
nothing.
saying it to
There
offend
ain't nothing. My contributions to the culture are endless.
Sure.
Adley?
No,
You can't-
sure.
Why would you
But
say
the
he's a culture
The
vulture?
perception of it. That's why, again, I asked him earlier about the blackface allegations.
I've
I'm
never
not
heard
saying-
anybody
this is my
say
first time
blackface
meeting
regarding
you.
me.
This is my first time meeting you, but it seems like sometimes you try to put on a black mannerism, black facets. This is my first time meeting you. Again, I'm just telling you what I've seen on the screen. Sometimes.
Hey, guess what?
across that.
That's funny because people tell me that I want to be Mexican. I want to be black.
I don't
Like,
get the. You want to be.
Well, let's
Hispanic,
shit.
Yeah,
but
I don't know.
Shit, I've been around Mexicans all motherfucking day.
People say you
feel
want
me?
to be Hispanic.
What? Depending on who you ask, like I'm a fake black guy, I'm a fake Mexican.
Again, I'm not adding any merit to it.
The
I'm just telling
reality,
you the perception of both
you're
of you
entitled
have
to,
those.
You're entitled to your
allegations.
perception.
No, sure.
Regardless, this me through and through. You gonna get this 24/7. I don't wake up in the morning and say, "Excuse me." You know what I mean? Like I don't like. If anything,
But
I have
why?
to. But why? What?
Why?
He want to have a Lush convention.
No, right?
Why?
He wants
No.
to be a stockbroker
No,
and wear a
right.
tie.
Yeah,
and a
exactly.
briefcase.
exactly.
why?
Yeah.
No, listen, right?
What do you mean by but why? Explain.
Listen. So when we, like, for example, right, when I look at like Lush One, right, I'm just saying, bro, like there were so many more options to go, like, bro, like you don't have to, like feel obligated to, like, for example, right, like to the hood nigga standards, meaning this, right? You even commenting on I just saying, yeah, I put up solo, is you now thinking, yo, this is the right thing to do, me pulling up solo and fighting, because the hood niggas in the streets done told me this right here is some man shit. Man shit is staying home with your woman, right? And saying, bruh, I'm not about to engage in no fuckery. I'm going to be home with this woman that I love and cherish, who we try to start a family with.
First of all,
you can't grab your matchbook, open that motherfucking, throw that shit in the bushes, and then be like, I'm about to go in the house. If that fire burns down all the forest, I'm just here with my family, away, staying in the house.
Hey,
if it
man.
burns, it burns.
That's the
What?
thing. Like
That sounds crazy.
That's the
You're
thing.
obligated, though.
So that's the thing.
Yes, you are. If you
have
like
to
that match
understand,
and
like,
throw it, yes, you
that's what
are.
I'm not inside.
You are obligated.
I'm not
Spider-Man. You
I'm not an inside-
You're not the person who should have led with that.
I'm not an inside cat, Flacco. I'm not an inside cat.
So what?
So I'm outside. So eventually, we would have bumped into each other, and
And
everything
what?
It would have been a thousand times
then
worse than
things
that.
could have gone very, very left.
So you were scared that he would catch you at, like, outside
It's
somewhere?
not
Oh my
about being
God.
scared. It's about me I might have been born on a day that ends with a Y, but it wasn't yesterday. And I know the way these situations pan out and transpire
Sure.
on multiple levels. You feel me? Like
It sounds like you saying the homies gonna pack some stuff out.
about
I'm just saying it could have gone very, very differently. So it's better that we go to a spot like, because it involved me putting trust in his father, really, and him. Because, like, shit, there could have been 15 people in the backyard. There could have been people posted up the block. I don't know. I don't be over there like that. There could have been, you feel me, all different kinds of things. But me trusting his father and trusting him for it to be no funny business,
Hey,
boom,
man.
it sounded like the best.
man.
I don't
officer.
think Almighty would jump you, but hey, Almighty, the real question is, how come you ain't show up the same day on the live stream?
Well, first of all, nigga, if y'all didn't catch, one is hour and a half traffic, and then we got on the phone. He said tomorrow, did he not?
Well, that was after, but yeah. But like
He said tomorrow. I was still in the car on the way. He said tomorrow. What was I supposed to do? Come after he said tomorrow?
That's
I think the miscommunication was this.
was the
Adam
text.
said, he texted Adam and said, tell Lush to come outside.
Yeah, I never insinuated I was outside.
Okay.
When I,
So,
and that was one text among a few. If he would have fucking alluded to all of them, he would have realized I'm saying when I get here,
So
tell him come out. You know what I'm saying?
He said, tell Lush to come outside. That's
That's
all
when
that
you
was.
got up on the show.
That's what was read. He said, Almighty said he's outside.
Yeah, and I never.
So I went outside. Almighty wasn't there.
And then
You know what I
once
mean?
we called back to that motherfucker, for everybody was listening, once he called back to that motherfucker and was like, so what do we want to do? Lush said, can we do this another day? Can we do this tomorrow?
Right.
Everybody didn't catch that? You didn't catch that?
Nah, I mean, we did, but
Yeah, he said he had a podcast that too, and he said tomorrow.
nah,
that was
the
live.
first initial call, because I was watching at the crib. You was like, I'm on my way, nigga. And then the phone hung up.
5:30. I am on my way. Fuck y'all want me to do? Fly? what you want me to do? It's prime LA traffic, nigga. I don't have a helicopter.
That's true.
Where
Fuck you want me to do?
Where you was coming from?
Nigga,
Like,
prime
Chicago?
LA. What you want me to do? This is far as fuck from anywhere I be at. Like, nigga, what the fuck you want me to do? Get up and fly, nigga?
Were you?
I said I'm on my way.
Were
I'm on
you
my fucking
prepared
way,
to
nigga.
fight that day last Tuesday on the
I
No
mean,
Jumper Show?
I went outside.
Were you nervous?
I
I'm
was.
just asking.
I went outside to fight.
Okay.
I didn't go there to fight, but I went outside to fight.
And who was
What?
sneak recording?
What do you mean? There's like 15. There's like 20 people there.
No, look, no. So while on the phone with him, no, Adam says, "Yo, we not recording." While somebody was like recording the whole thing the whole
There's
time.
multiple cameras. Like I seen multiple cameras at that moment.
But who was the one that recorded footage that came on your channel?
I don't know, officer.
Well, I mean,
Great question.
Officer Jala. I don't know.
Nah, but yeah, and once I'm sitting in traffic, it makes no sense to come after he just said, I have a podcast tomorrow. Can we do this tomorrow? Like, then at that point, I'm just being extra. I already work here. Like, what am I doing? Like, at this point, he said tomorrow.
And why wasn't tomorrow like the fake got caught?
You gotta ask him.
Lush, why wasn't tomorrow fake got caught?
I just had shit to do.
Okay,
You feel me?
Listen to me, that's fair.
Like, I had shit to do.
Yeah, for
But it was like a few days later, pulled up.
It's fair, okay.
Weekend, you feel me?
Yeah, man.
Sunday, that's a day of rest. That's God's day. Fuck it, you feel me? Went, handled the scandal.
On God's
my,
day?
my boy got the best of me, undebatably.
Right.
You feel me?
But just
It
a
is
Lush
what it
though.
is.
But
I
though,
showed up and caught my fade. That's more than a lot of other motherfuckers can say.
and who are you dissing, man? Like,
That was the first
I said-
official No Jumper fight of 2024, right? The first
Oh, you-
official.
you dissing some of the other like coworkers here? Or what?
Not at all. It's just a lot of people that say they finna fight and then they're not gonna
Listen,
fight.
man, I'm just asking. You feel me?
I have a question for you, bro.
So go ahead, man.
Okay, do you remember the last conversation we had on the phone?
That I will put you and Adam together.
No, that wasn't the last conversation we had. I want you to clarify something.
Oh,
Because when you were on Akademiks show,
yeah.
And you were talking about invitations to freaky sex parties and all that,
Sure.
and you were alluding to the fact that there were cast members or whatever that were participating, or other people in the podcast space that were participating, and he said, "Oh,
I didn't watch the academic shit. I ain't gonna lie. It was too
there's
long.
how many views that shit got right now?"
Like 240.
That
It was too long.
It was like a. What,
I didn't
four-
watch
Yeah.
Everybody said it was
Didn't watch all of
good.
that.
I took it as
It was a
that.
very good interview.
You talked about there being some freaky sex parties.
He did. He
Yeah,
did.
so-
and then he was like, and then Ak was like, was House Phone there? House Phone was part of it, and you said no, it wasn't House Phone, because he was insinuating that there was somebody from the podcast space that was doing some gay freaky shit.
No,
Before-
That's what he said.
I said just there. I didn't say they was fucking. Yeah.
You said something.
Yeah.
And then
Niggas was at gay parties
they
doing
said
you
3 or 4 names, and he said no. And then
No,
and
he
then,
said
then
2 names. I think it's a suspect. I said no, and then I realized that at this point he's trying to just go down and do like a
roll call.
a process of like elimination.
But then when he said Lush,
I said, I don't know.
he said, "Hey, I ain't saying no names."
right, because
Who you talking about?
So was the
I'm not saying.
So were
but
you-
yeah, it wasn't Lush. But yeah.
Okay, it
still
wasn't
work
Lush.
here or they
Now,
don't work here?
I've never even met Kazumi
why the fuck
before
did you bring it up?
in person, but I felt like you were like trying to
don't know.
allude to the fact.
No.
Because there was a lot of things that popped up on, you feel me, different sites. Oh, Lush one at
Oh, really? I
Flakko
never seen
exposes
it.
Lush one
Yeah,
for being
no.
So you weren't talking about me.
No.
All right, just wanted to make sure.
That's different.
All right, so we got.
That nigga, he
y'all
slick pressed
fight-
you, Flacco.
How?
Just now, nigga. He was
Listen.
pressed
So
him.
one, listen,
Clear
bro.
that
So
shit
one,
up,
listen, bro.
nigga.
I'm the greater instigator. You can't do my job better than me, bro. For me, it's not happening. For me, trust me, bro.
Who's the better instigator, Remo or Flacco? That's
Flacco
a
got
cool
me
poll.
beat. I ain't gonna hold you. Flacco.
You know what? I think I think Flacco currently has a title, but Remo's is very subtle and slick and does it in a way that you aren't even
You know he
aware.
just gotta touch and caress shit. That's what he do.
Yeah, come on.
That's what he do. He touch and caress shit every time he talk. He's kind of weird.
Pause.
It's overstimulus, you know.
Okay, well, don't wrinkle it up. My fault. Go ahead.
Y'all trying to read some of the super chats before we
They paid $5
Yes,
or more.
I
Yes.
could go
A nigga just dropped 50 just because.
Yeah, $50.
Somebody paid.
With no
Good
message.
diabetic. What's that about?
Hey,
Is it 'cause I'm
that's
black?
how you know a nigga fat when they take everything fat offensive.
Right.
That's crazy. Nigga didn't say nothing about you. Ain't that some shit?
Where's Flakko going?
To get the strap.
All right, Milo. We can only read them if they're $5 or more. The first.
No
one-
matter how Lush performed, flat. Can you can read it? I can't. Read. My eyesight's
it's
not
at an
that
angle
good.
as well.
Oh.
Milo, I got it. No matter how Lush performed, Flakko Dejon, Wack, and Brick shouldn't be able to critique him at all. Y'all ain't catching fade, so keep your mouth shut. I'm simply asking questions. I'm not critiquing the fade. Like I said, I don't have a fade report card coming anytime soon. Mike, thank you. All the Lush fans can't believe it. They mad as hell. F them big gerbs in the chat with a lot of demon emojis. Now it's a little glare, but it's all good.
Yeah, that's my emoji. I get they own that.
Any more? $5.
That's crazy.
Then it was a
Flakko's the
$10. Somebody played $5 from James Ball 16. Almighty, you corny. I'm not gonna read all that. Let's go down. It was one paid $10. They wanted music marketing advice. I saw that. Oh, okay.
Niggas gotta stop that.
$5 Flakko Yoga Pants is raising more questions than the fight. $10 from Ash Money. What's your guys' advice for music marketing? Be creative, be intentional, make a marketing plan,
Be consistent,
tactical, all that good stuff.
and be consistent. Don't just drop your shit, promote it for a week, and then be like, all right.
I'd rather have this conversation while Flacco's not here anyway, because I hate when Flacco's here when I have certain type of conversations. How did I get dragged in the middle of you and suspects? Because you see how you guys.
I never had a problem with you. I made a fucking joke and
Call
you
me a
fucking
gummy bear.
yeah. And that shit, did that shit really hurt your feelings? Like legit?
It's a homophobic joke.
No, what? I didn't even know your ass was gay. Pause.
And as we talked about before the show started, how could you not know?
I thought you were a very sassy, effeminate, straight dude. And you said, "What other gay dude has this voice?" And I said, Mike Tyson. Is Mike Tyson a heterosexual dude that has
They happen to have the clip. Would you like to watch it?
Yes, let's watch this very homophobic clip.
This is an amazing clip, by
It's
the way.
Dejon Paul, and this is the Sassy Auntie podcast. Ooh, girl, no,
Yeah, so
he
you was pissing
didn't.
me off at the crib.
It's Dejon Paul. I got the
He was pissing me
double
off.
D's for everybody.
This what
who
led
suck
up to
on
the
it.
inevitable.
What's up with the diabetes thing? It's because I'm
He was
black.
pissing me off.
No, it's fucking a health thing.
I'm the sugar.
Cause I'm like, how can he reenact drug shit?
Check this out. Dejon Paul, Lush one, you called me a gummy bear, and that made me
you do
hungry.
sound like that.
That stimulated every single piece of insulin that's fighting with my type 2 diabetes
shouldn't talk
and made
right
me
now.
realize that I had to talk about you overdosing on drugs, even though I'm 3 cinnamon rolls away from my own deathbed. But you take too many drugs, Lush one. You take too many drugs. The Sassy Auntie podcast gives you
my favorite
3
part.
snaps
And a head twirl.
twirl. What does my co-host, the human tapeworm, have to say?
Why would you do that?
That's supposed to be you, sus.
And I'm like, how can the drug addict tell me anything about being high? I'm like, he's reenacting himself. I'm like, he's not talking about me. He's talking about him, nigga.
You
Lush
said the 3
and
cinnamon rolls that hurt my feelings.
That's crazy.
What we talking about again?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so how did y'all even, why this clip? Anyway.
Yeah, what made you call me a gummy bear? What did I say about you in the first place to make you
I
call
just
me
thought
a
it was
gummy bear?
funny. Like I was really just
So I
trying.
called her stray.
Yeah, you caught a stray.
That's what I was telling you.
You gotta say, but
I
It had
thought it
nothing
was
to do with
because I
suspect,
said
though.
something on the news and then he was laughing and shit.
Oh yeah. No, that's
I
true.
laughed.
No.
What'd I say?
No. You did. Like I'm
What'd
gonna
I
keep
say?
it a stack. In fact, no.
Give me the quote.
I can't give you a quote, but
I didn't say
there were
nothing.
several instances where you would chime in like, yeah, Lush did do that, huh? Or Lush is soft. Or, Lush, oh ha. Lush meth. Yeah, you was doing that shit.
I
fool.
said on that show, I said that I never met Lush and I didn't know
Bro,
nothing about you. And I said that
the
over and
fans
over and
will
over.
clip the shit.
I kept saying, I don't know nothing about Lush. I never met Lush. I never met you. So how can I know these things about you? But
You're lucky I ain't bringing 3 cinnamon rolls, motherfucker.
I would have ate one, saved one, revisit the other.
That's
okay.
crazy.
Let's watch me and
Get Sherry.
Look,
The rolls would be expensive.
with that being said, though, I never had any animosity towards you. I made fun of you, like, I didn't think that was gonna.
It triggered.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna
triggered
trigger you to
the
that
voice
extent.
thing. I don't like the voice thing, Lush.
I didn't even do the voice thing yet at that point. The gummy bear thing.
Oh, the gummy bear.
Yeah. That predated it.
Yeah. And then I told
I
him
was
to
just
go
saying
overdose.
because look, like I'm sitting at the time with Compton rappers. You feel me? Shouts to my boy Geechee
shout out to
Gotti. We dissecting the report card and shit, like, and the inherent flaws within the system, right? What we felt like could be improved and things of that nature. And then I was like, we'd love to have
You should
these
elaborate
songs.
on them inherent flaws.
Oh, I mean, absolutely. I would love
watch
to.
this clip.
All right.
Okay.
Don't let us forget.
Okay. Hey man, listen.
He said he
we
had
shot-
inherent flaws. Don't let us forget.
Okay, inherent.
Fucking
Okay.
That's
That's heroin
Boy,
shoes.
if he comes through spraying this shit up, man, it'll be crazy.
Man, we got, man, this is crazy.
He dragged me into this.
Hold on.
Winter, look at you.
He was like, I need an assistant. And he said Flacco first. Flacco said no.
Flacco did not want any parts.
So I'm like, all right, come on. Look, Flacco just don't move part of no circuses. That's his thing.
Make the dope scrape.
And we have fun.
Make the dope scrape. Hey, scrape the bowl. Scrape the
There we
bowl.
go.
Hey, look.
Why you cooking meth like crap?
Yeah, shout out
turned
to
into
Lush.
Fredo.
This is for you, bro.
I was feeling like Fredo Santana.
Yes, if you had stayed off of
color
this
is
and
meth,
Discord, you would
There's
still work
different
here.
colors.
But you chose this in Discord over your career.
I didn't say that.
So, you know,
The
shout
meth
out
I
to
seen
you.
was like gray
Okay, you
and
ready?
like
brown
kind of
clear.
soap bar-ish,
It's
but
clear?
like
Okay.
Yeah, it's clear. That's why they call it clear or broken
it
window.
looked like
Because,
ice.
like, the one we saw was brown.
Yeah, ice,
Yeah,
glass.
it looked like ice if you just let it kind of form instead of like putting it in ice cubes. If it got ice cube and just kind of just did its own thing,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird.
There's different colors.
Yeah, some shit I seen was
but,
kinda
like,
weird.
Predominantly, yeah, it's clear.
Yeah,
But
it
we
should look
did
like
our
ice.
best for what we had.
Yeah, we had to do what we had to do our thing.
Look,
I like it. I
that
had a
shit
good
was
time.
funny, and honestly, y'all cooked up some fire, and I've been high ever since. I haven't even slept in a week and a half.
Okay.
We lit.
That's
We lit
amazing.
out here.
Like,
So now he's
I
like,
appreciate the tester batch.
There we
So,
go.
That's right.
so
Okay, but damn, bro, the nigga couldn't wait. Like he said,
as far as the inherent flaws, like I mean, here,
Of
look,
course, he's excited about this.
yes, sorry, but look,
there's a lot to
we'll
unpack.
be quiet. It's just y'all two, by the way. Sure.
Well, there's a lot to unpack, and I think a lot of it at this point is redundant because other people have already made similar critiques.
Is there anything that you like about it?
Yeah.
Start with that.
Yes.
Okay.
I love the fact that artists are being, that even skill set in artistry is being analyzed as opposed
And talked
to,
about.
you know, gang beef and fucking young black and brown men killing each other, which Flacco glamorizes and shit like that. Being
Lush,
being
you
put
are a
on-
fake woke white liberal, man.
Hey,
I promise you, Lush, you are not. Listen,
I am a motherfucking hip hop
you are the
head.
white savior, bro.
I-
Feel me?
I-
I promise you, trust me, bro. We'll be just fine without you.
I ain't saving hoes or Nathan
You gotta
else.
save these
but
niggas,
but
man.
I'll tell you.
Sorry.
No,
It's
you
all
good.
right,
You good.
man.
I had that
Okay,
covered.
so I do appreciate that one positive.
No. There's a lot of positives.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's a lot of positives. Some of the metrics that you're using, I believe, are reasonable and should be analyzed. I think there's a lot of things that aren't considered. Like, well, for one, when you have art, like which was previously discussed, but when you have artists with major label backing and major label budgets, it's hard to put them on the same playing field as independent artists.
So you saying that should be a separate list of
I mean,
major
like
artists?
comparing, like if you have fucking Lefty Gunplay on the same list as fucking Doja Cat and Tyler the Creator.
So watch this. You say lyricism rate Lefty Gunplay, and then you say in lyricism rate Tyler the Creator, Doja Cat. How does a major label come into play in that
They have
conversation?
fucking writing
in
teams
lyricism?
because they have fucking writing
There's
teams.
no independent artist that has writers.
There
There's
are
never
independent. There are
writer
independent.
that could go get a ghostwriter.
Definitely, but not to that same extent. There are so many less people involved in the entire creative process, from conception to execution to promotion. Every step of the game, having assistants, having so many more people to consult with, which gives them, and beyond an inherent advantage, it's a completely different conversation. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't see the different conversation. I see that being a crutch. I see that being a stipulation rather, and I'm just not a crutch or stipulation type of person. Meaning this, if we have the same 24 hours in a day and you choose to take a record deal and go do your thing, and I choose to stay independent, should I be looked at differently, or should magazines or publications review my music differently? They review someone who signed to a major label. Can you show me any precedents of that with Double XL?
Absolutely.
Can you show me how their
Absolutely.
Can you show me how their mic rating? So show me an article or review from the Source magazine where they rated this album's mics different.
well,
they rated
how can we even use the Source's mic ratings as an active metric when Benzino was literally taking payola for
fought that out.
it. Gave
I fought
fucking
that out.
Benzino gave his own album 4.5
But we know that's not how it
mics,
started.
and Eminem 2.5
But we
mics.
know that's not how
How
it
is that
started.
even? You can't. That's a completely irrelevant metric. These magazines.
Irrelevant? The
Well,
Source
no, not
the
irrelevant.
Source magazine.
Okay, let me rephrase that.
Is
Let me
irrelevant
rephrase that. A metric that has a giant asterisk next to it.
because
And
of
there was-
Benzino's wrongdoings. I've
be-
spoken on that.
correct,
before. Yeah.
correct. So,
but
like-
that, but that doesn't mean I can't be
but-
inspired by the 5. I love the 5 mic rating system.
No, I love
double
it as well.
XL, small,
I love it
medium,
as well.
large, XL, double XL. I like that rating that they used to do.
And then it could like really, and it sucks because now that after conversating with you, like I like you a little bit more. You feel me as a human being, but I really want to know like, what are your credentials to even be analyzing this shit?
I've been doing one. It's just give me a second because it's hard for me to accept that question from someone who's not black. So just give me 1 second to take a.
Beyond being black, what are your
Okay,
credentials
give me-
analyzing?
Okay, right. I've worked in the music business since I was 12 years old. That will be 2007. I began working in the music business. That's what I did. I worked with several West Coast rappers. I did their websites, social media, new media plans, marketing plans, rollouts, start doing PR, manage, had major label operations, things of that sort, all of those things.
Can you get a little more specific with your resume? Because that's
Pertaining
very vague. Which album did you do a rollout for? Which artist did you do management
when
for?
211
in
was
PR?
with CTE. I handled a lot of those project rollouts. When Boo Rossini was with CTE, I handled a lot of those project rollouts. USDA, which was Jeezy's group.
I remember
handled
USDA.
The West Coast marketing for that. When Slick
Jody
Pulla,
Breeze and
Boo
Slick,
was-
yeah.
Well, Jody Breeze, by the time Jody Breeze was out the
was
big
already
shield
gone,
with
okay.
Slick Pulla, Boo Rossini,
Okay.
Jeezy, and 211.
Okay.
I was doing a lot of the administrative as well as new media. There was a website called USDAtoday.com, updated with Jeezy and USDA related content. I was doing that every day in high school. So hip hop.
I started in high school too, back in
Right.
1997.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Hip hop has always been what I did. That's just what I. That's
You're not from LA, huh?
I am.
Born and raised?
Yes.
You went to high school out here?
Inglewood High School. Yes.
Okay. Because you gave me like heavy out of towner vibes. But
I gave you.
yeah. Strong.
I give you. I'm not. My black ass is not from Black LA.
Are you from LA?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Born and raised. Never lived anywhere else.
Okay.
Never.
Okay.
Don't like to fly.
So-
You been said that up here.
Don't like to
Yeah,
fly.
no. So okay. So I respect those credentials.
Yeah.
And that gives it a little bit more merit. You feel
For a
me?
long time, you got to think that was what 16 years ago. I was doing that and been working in the music business ever since.
So being from LA,
Yeah,
and
working in the
having
music business from
having
LA.
having an affinity for LA hip hop,
for
right?
West Coast hip hop, for
West
hip
Coast
hop in
hip-hop.
general, but that's my heart is West Coast hip hop.
During a time period where there's a lot of people looking down, calling our sound regional, calling LA music provincial, saying it doesn't resonate with the mass market.
Correct.
You use your platform
Correct.
to essentially downgrade every single artist, give them mediocre marks, except for the 2 that are a part of the major label system.
Maybe that's why they're part of the major labels. Maybe
It's because they have huge budgets behind them,
Maybe
and it's
because
unfair to even
maybe that's
use
why
them as
the
a basis
major
of
label
comparison.
picked them up because they saw the things that I'm seeing.
That was my argument.
Yeah.
That was my argument with him. I like his report card.
Right.
I say
I don't
I
dislike
said
it either.
earlier, why are we
But-
excluding why exclude our assets? Why not put our assets on a list? Since you looking at it as, okay, people are going to look at this and get the gist of LA rap. Why exclude our biggest and best assets? Why? Why exclude them? Because I don't understand it. When Doja Cat wasn't on there, it's like, why isn't Doja Cat on there? You put Doja Cat on there. Now it's why is Doja Cat on
Doja
there?
Cat even
But
being compared to rapper is even though she is a great rapper, she's an incredible
she
rapper.
didn't have the first number one on
but
the
she's
pop charts for a
she's a
rapper
fucking
forever.
pop artist, fool. Like
makes pop
she's in a
music as
different
well.
category. You really can't call Doja Cat a rapper.
She
to
has.
have Doja Cat and Almighty Suspect put under the same like metrics is
I made
completely
it work.
unfair.
I made it work.
That was my argument.
And like also on top of that, bro, like
Now I want to address your last point real
Go ahead.
quick of what you were saying that Doja Cat and Tyler the Creator and them shouldn't be on the report card. Again, I need you to address when I didn't have Doja Cat on there, it was so much flack. So how come am I getting flack when I put it on there?
Well, I think the number one reason why you're getting flack, period, is because when outside people who are already looking at our region as limited, I mean, Flacco even said himself recently, didn't you say LA rap was dead? You like.
So
I
if I try
think
to
we
do
need
something-
critique. I definitely think we need critique, and I think we need to put a fire under certain motherfuckers, and I think we are not in the best space. I would never say dead. I don't think we in the best space. You feel me? But that was my only critique.
But that's the problem. Why do you? If that's the problem, if people are saying before me, people are saying LA rap is dead. I'm not interested in LA rap and all that or whatnot. And I come with some solutions, and then and then I come out with some solutions. Say, hey, if we all improve in lyricism, if we all improve in flow, if we all step up our consistency, if we all step up our beat selection, is that not someone trying to offer a solution? Can no one see it from that perspective? Of something?
I do see it from that perspective.
Yeah, and then let's track the progress of that solution moving forward. Yeah.
I do see it from that perspective. Right. A question.
This is Michigan. This is not LA.
I know. Yeah, right. And I'm excited for this too. When you say style, are you referring? So you're referring to image?
Yeah, like the character image, because like Slick Rick, I think of the patch, I think of all the chains.
Right.
Easy, you think of the Raiders gear. The NWA, you think of the Raiders gear. LL Cool J, you think of the Kango. The statement pieces and just the fashion image that goes along, that's tied in with being the rapper.
I understand that.
Part of hip-hop, in my opinion.
I agree, and I like putting out the metrics and encouraging. I'm all about.
I want you guys to track your own progress.
I'm all about accountability when it comes to skill set.
Yeah.
But I feel like when there's a time when we're under so much scrutiny as a city and as a scene, that. If I'm from another region and I'm already thinking that LA hip hop is Bootsy, and then I see this list and everybody's getting C's and D's, I already knew this shit was trash. What the fuck?
I think people discover artists from my page all the time. I mean, LA artists from my page all the time. People discover artists as well as. Okay, what I'm saying is if we step it up in these areas, these people won't have nothing to say. I'm trying to give you the solution. I'm not trying to focus on just the problem. So people don't like LA rap, and people are saying these things about it. Well, if we step it up in these areas, then they won't have nothing to say. Then they are just being biased against us. Then it is just a West Coast, unspoken West Coast bias. They're not fucking with us.
But as a student of hip hop,
if we're not on our A game, if we're not bringing our best game, then people cannot fuck with it. But I want
as a student of hip hop, though, you're aware of the fact that LA has been blackballed from the industry for several years. The Bay Area was blackballed from the industry for several years.
And it's kind of like being black. You have to work twice as hard to get half of what they get. And a West Coast rapper, LA rapper, you have to work twice as hard. That's why I'm twice as hard on LA rappers and West Coast rappers, because you have to work to get over that bias, to get over that hump, that glass ceiling that they always referring to. You have to work harder. You can't just put out one project every 5 years as an LA rapper. I'm sorry. Maybe in a different region you can, but you can't do that out here.
It is a single driven market though, and you know that. So like to use albums as a metric is very, very antiquated. I feel like if
Schoolboy Q hadn't took a 5-year break, his album would sell more if he had put out more music over the course of that 5-year delay.
Right, but if we're looking at
put out some projects, if you had put out some EPs, if you had put out some mixtapes, perhaps when it's time to put out an album in 5 years. The first week,
the climate's also completely changed. He's much older. His whole audience, you know what I mean? There's several factors that are going to affect his sales.
We're going to have that one later, so let's save the Schoolboy Q.
Okay, right. I'm not talking about Schoolboy Q anymore. I'm saying that you are saying go singles, whereas I say you can put out singles, but also put out projects.
No, I'm saying I agree. Both. I agree.
I'm not saying don't drop singles.
I'm a fan of albums, but
bodies of work, mixtapes,
leaning on albums and radio play as your top metrics, which I heard you refer to multiple times. When you're looking at a market where there's very little local support, even in the mass media, you kind of have to analyze different metrics.
I take points away because they're not played on the radio.
I mean, him, for example,
so I take points away for the person who was standing outside of Power 106 with a Power 106 hates black people, and on one side of the poster board, and the other side, Power 106 doesn't play new LA rap music. I was taking points.
I'm not saying, but when you're using that as a metric,
where's radio?
You've mentioned, because I've heard you in discussions
that they don't pay. I'm talking about the radio station. I'm blaming the radio station.
But I've also heard you multiple times when they're speaking of artists. You're like, well, they're not even getting radio play. They're not impacting like that. How could you give them a higher grade of impact when they're not on the radio? So
No.
That kind of like solidifies what my whole entire point is.
Well, if it ever came across to you like that, that wasn't my intention. Okay. I'm known for bashing DJs for not playing West Coast and LA music. That's on the DJ. But what I'm saying is if you step the records up and you put out records, then they won't have nothing to say. Don't give these niggas, these ops, no reason to sleep on you or not fuck with your music is what I'm saying. Come prepared And then if they don't fuck with you, then you beat the shit out of them because you know you on top of your game. You got a hot project out, you got a single, you got your music video, you got your rollout, you got your PR going, you got fan merch, you're doing shows, all these things, and they still not showing you love. Then you know it's some personal bias, some bullshit going on. That's how I look at it. I'm trying to help with the report cards. I know that personally.
If your intention truly is to help,
Yes,
you know,
it would
like,
be nothing else. I wouldn't do this for nothing else.
because it seemed like and I truly believe that in your heart. But can you see how it could come across to some people as being negative, and how it could seem like you're slandering and cutting people down and not fully like.
I look at it like having a kind of like having a father in the house. It's like your mom lets you do whatever you want. So you kind of like her and she's positive, and then you looking at your father who's telling you, no, you got to go to bed, you got to study, you got to do this, so you get a whooping, XYZ. You looking at him as negative or the bad guy, but no, he's really helping you. That's the best analogy to relate to what you just said that I have. It's kind of like how people may look at their father in a negative way, but once you grow up, you realize that nigga's really trying to help you. And your mom was just like, oh yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can stay up all night and watch this and XYZ, really was hurting you. You get what I'm saying? Even though you like it more. I feel like LA rappers like it more when people just cheer their music on and, oh yeah, that shit dope and but when it doesn't translate, you sitting there like, I could have.
I like the report card. My argument always been with you, or my discrepancy always been with you is I just feel like you shouldn't compare us to a motherfucker with $1 million machine or a multi-million.
That was my whole point too.
I just don't think
that was my whole point too.
I just keep saying to you guys, stop comparing. It is a report card. Hear me out. It's a report card. If you have an A in
but no,
class,
you're comparing, not me, because you're using their semantics as the
On the same
so you're
metrics.
automatically comparing,
Right.
Because your high is these artists, so you're automatically comparing as soon as you put them on the same list. As soon as you put them on the list, because they're highs, you're saying you didn't get no A because Wooty Whoop does X, Y, and Z, and you're not on that level.
I've never
you're
said
not.
that.
You don't say it per word, but that's what giving. If
that's how it comes across.
If
but I've
you
never
give a
said that.
mainstream artist an A for a certain shit, and then you give me one, and then literally the difference is he having a multi-million-dollar machine behind him. That's comparing.
When you get your report card in school, when your report card gets sent to your house, you open it up, you see your grade and what you did, right? It's not about what no other student in that classroom
At times,
did or got.
Your parents didn't see that shit.
at times though, it's graded on a scale too. So.
Yeah, graded on a curve.
scale.
Exactly.
scale.
Exactly. And
the
that's
scale
a
high
huge-
is a mainstream
Yes,
artist.
That's literally one of the points I
The
was.
scale high is the mainstream artist. That was my point.
There needs to be a curve because it's a very.
I'm not against the suggestion.
And beyond that,
A
like
grading curve.
Look, we're already past the LA list. We could analyze this list as far as because I took a great objection to a lot of the numbers that you were giving out for people.
didn't look here.
As far as impact, I haven't seen this one yet.
This
The
brand new?
LA list, as far as some of the for impact, for lyricism, the fact that you left out a lot of Chicano rappers. Rowdy Rax wasn't on the list. Fucking
There were
Drummer Boy.
Lefty Gunplay,
You had Lefty
Bravo
on there.
Bag, Chaser,
You had Bravo,
Young
Lefty, and
Hill,
OGZ. But you left out a lot of people that are making a lot of noise.
Okay, so who would
from
you
that
have
space?
took off? Who were some of the people you would have took off to put them on?
I'd have to look
But
at
I did do
maybe
three- I
Doja
did do
Cat and
three
Tyler the
sheets.
Creator I would have taken off.
But if you leave off our assets and somebody looks at it and say, okay, LA doesn't have any LA hitters at the moment, or you're like obscuring artists because they're alternative. You have to recognize Doja Cat and Tyler the Creator.
I agree, but when you put them on, I just don't think. I just think it's insane to put Tyler the Creator and All My Suspects on the same report. I just
You
think that's
have an
crazy.
A in class and I
just
have
think
an
that's
F.
crazy.
That does not. Or if you have an A in class, and I have
That
a
nigga
C,
would be in
that
honor
is-
somewhere.
that
He
does
wouldn't even be in
not-
the same class
that
as
does
me.
not
He'll be in
mean-
AP
Yeah,
somewhere.
he in the
He'll be
That
AP.
does not mean
He in the short
that
bus
you are
class.
smarter
Yeah,
than me.
he'll
That
be in
does not
honor
mean
somewhere.
that.
We wouldn't even be able
But that-
to
it
be
doesn't
graded on
mean
the
that.
same
You can
scale.
I can have an A and you can have a C and you could be 10 times smarter than me. You just missed some homework assignments.
But
Or you
okay,
just- you
okay,
feel me? Or you just bombed on the test.
But those people
So
that got
why are we
A's,
comparing
He got a
because those
multi-
people that
he got a
they-
tutor at
instead
home
of-
that's
got
mama
instead
paid
of
tutors.
for.
They got
tracking
tutors.
your progress.
Not only that, they literally have like I said, you can't use lyricism as a metric when there's people that all these mainstream artists have writing teams.
So you can't grade rappers
you gotta grade
on
their
their
team, too.
lyricism because they may have writers. So you can't break
not about
somebody's
May.
lyricism.
It's not about
because
they have
may
writers.
have writers.
There's not a single
So every
mainstream
major
artist.
label artist has writers
yes,
on their music.
every
And
mainstream artist
every
has
independent,
look at the
unsigned
credits.
artist does not have a ghostwriter.
No, that's not true.
whatsoever.
No.
So it's
No.
you can't be absolute.
The-
so how can you
but
say?
the majority-
So I'm gonna take lyricism off the card because some people might have ghostwriters and
Yeah,
some
okay.
people
No,
might not.
no, I wouldn't say take off
You
lyricism.
have to judge. Wait though, like you have to judge like the final product, right? Like you don't judge like yo. Listen, I think that Drake probably had like 20
He's not
people
saying
in
don't
it.
judge the final product. He just saying that multiple people helped on this, so it's kind of hard to say you have lyricism when you per se didn't even write this shit.
No, but if the song to him is more lyrical than your song, and he gives this one a A and he gives this one a C, and he's just judging it like the final product.
What it is.
It's like this.
1 to 10. What's the lyricism when you listen to a project? 1 to 10. What's the lyricism?
Okay, let's say you're the biggest star in the NCAA, right? You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you play for fucking Kentucky or some
we
shit.
talking sport.
Yeah. You putting 32 points up. You feel me? You still are not gonna be judged against a mid-tier NBA player. There's
We
not.
don't have the topics on this.
Nah, that's not. Wait. Listen, that's not true because Zion freshman year at Duke, and he
That's
was
those anomalies.
Wait though, right?
That's those anomalies.
Wait though, Zion freshman year at Duke, there was ESPN analysts doing top 20 basketball players, right? And Zion was on that list, right? As a freshman in college, so like it's kind of like
If you do
So
top 20
that's-
basketball players in the country, in American basketball players, and you put 20 basketball players on there, and you talking about how they play basketball and things of that.
You can't have
pertinence,
NCAA, high school, and NBA players on the same list.
Zion made the list though.
Why not?
But that's
I'm
anomaly.
NBA player.
Look, if you're like putting,
If they say
you
top
could've-
20
That was off
basketball
damn near
players in
hearsay
America,
though.
top 20
But
football
that
players
was
in
kind of a
America.
projection
And they
because
say
he never
NFL,
touched the NBA basketball, so that was all projection.
Boom, it's all projection. That could instantly
Yeah,
change.
because
There's- look
they're gauging him off. He never played against NBA people, so at that time you can't even gauge him with NBA people because he hasn't played against them.
That's like Len Bias.
product that you
like
have
talking
is
about
all
Len Bias
college.
before, then he never played in the
Before we
NBA.
move forward, you guys are strongly, and I'll take it a critique, honest critique. You guys are strongly suggesting that moving forward, I only grade independent artists on this
Or
shit
have
and
a
then do
separate list.
for sign. What's the wording on it? Like sign artists or
Mainstream.
mainstream, and then
mainstream,
underground.
And here's the thing: like, if you want to have Tyler on the list in 2011, when Goblin came out, and he was like Zion in the underground, winning fucking MTV Video Awards, and being an anomaly, as suspect just said, then you might be able to sneak someone like that into the
we
mainstream.
get
That's when it gets obscured. But Tyler, the Creator, 13 years later, after having millions of dollars invested into each one of his projects from the time before the first song is recorded, and there's features from fucking Elton John on it or whatever, to the whole promotional rollout, which you know about being a PR guy.
Right.
Yeah, like there's a lot.
But you could be an independent artist and come up with something super genius to the same impact and go super viral with it.
Very
and have
difficult to
everyone
make the
talk
same
about it.
impact.
No, I'm not saying
Very, very,
I'm not
very
saying
difficult.
Nothing is easy, but it is possible if you apply yourself. But we've been beating that.
Wait,
conversation.
real quick, right? So Lush, listen, right? No, I feel like you have a point, but like that argument, I don't think fit with the lyricism. Feel me, right? Like now, listen. If you say,
You're like
yo,
3 points backwards now, but
yeah, right. But though, if you say, yo, listen, like how you judge the consistency category, meaning like a mainstream artist probably have that machine to where they can, you feel me, like put out.
And their label's telling them that you
Fuck
can't. And their
albums,
label's
okay.
telling them that you can't put
Right,
out
so-
shit.
so
The
right.
independent artist is flooding the market.
right. So
So it's pros and cons to being signed too. Let's not act like being signed
consistency
is just a walk in the park.
Consistency
It ain't.
nowadays, you're right. As an indie artist, like motherfuckers record on their iPhones,
Drop as much as you
mix,
want.
master it. Literally, don't even need to leave their room.
That shit don't matter. You could drop as much as you want, but you feel me? Having that machine behind you is gonna get you in front of way more eyes than the motherfucker who just flooding the market.
And what I'm saying is, if you have the money to pay a good publicist or PR, you can get in front of them same eyes. The same label PR that can get you up at iHeartMedia, an independent publicist can get you up at iHeartMedia, or that same label publicist who work there might freelance on the weekends, and you get paid them a retainer to make sure that you get up to iHeartMedia the same fucking way. I'm telling you that. I am telling
Dijon, can I ask you a
Big
question?
conversation that we was having
Yeah.
was Lush was saying that he is the most knowledgeable person at No Jumper when it comes to hip hop.
It's by a significant margin that's ever set foot in this building.
I don't agree, but Dejon was saying that he knows more about hip hop than you.
When did
You
I
were
say
saying,
that?
you know, well, you said that. Did you say that?
Are you sure you're not
I
high
said
off
I
that
would-
product that
I
you was
said I
cooking the other week?
Stop that. I said I will participate in your trivia question. Lush is nearly twice my age. He was around for certain things. He was there when Doggy Style dropped. He was there when the Chronic dropped. He was
Yeah.
there when Dog Food dropped. Like
This
he
is
was
all-
outside.
this
I
is all
was
facts.
I was in the sack. You get me? So he experienced these things in person. I tell my parents all the time, like, you know how lucky you were that you was like there when these albums drop and these concerts.
So
was
let's
going
get to
on.
these questions.
Let's get to our.
So
Shout out to
Rating Our
Vashta.
Culture.
She
Yeah.
shout out to Hip Hop Agenda.
That's right. Shouts to Vashti.
Yeah.
We are the culture.
I can't read the.
I'll read them out.
Oh, you can't read.
Yeah,
okay.
I got it.
Nobody got y'all.
All right, first question. And this is basic, you feel me, by the Hip Hop Agenda. Like we said, shout out to Vashti.
Right.
All right, first question. What is the address where hip hop was born?
1520 Sedgwick and Cedar, Soundview Home, South
Yeah,
Bronx.
that's in. Yeah, but that's not how Borough is spelled.
What?
They misspelled Borough.
You're right. Borough is.
I know what it said.
I'm
but-
not. I wasn't talking to you. I was
You're right. You're right. Which borough? All right.
All
let's-
right. Hey, can we do it like one? Because I'm not gonna rush to speak over.
Yeah. Let's do. How we gonna do that on
You have to
on
do
who
one,
answers first?
one.
I can just answer all these questions right here.
How we pick
Yeah,
that?
you was a-
Nah, let's take it like you feel me,
No.
step by step. Let's get like some guidelines or
Yeah.
something. Let's.
Look.
I mean, Josh, help me here.
So 1-1, right? Feel me? Yeah, right. You feel me? Yeah, 1-1. So Lush just answer that one now. Is the John.
Okay, now it's my turn.
Yeah. So
All right. So next one. Who threw the first official hip hop party and is known as the father of hip hop?
Mr. Campbell himself, DJ Kool Herc, as well as his sister, and the pair. And
What ethnicity is Kool Herc?
He's Jamaican,
There you go.
and his mother cooked kosher hot dogs.
Give him that.
Because they were, I believe they were Muslim. So they cooked kosher hot dogs for everybody in the
Jamaican Muslim is
project
crazy.
hall.
Okay, Josh would have felt that home.
Lush.
What was the inspiration for the Park Jam that Kool Herc threw? Where did him being a Jamaican, where did that come from?
Him being a Jamaica. Him being a Jamaican, where did that come from? Jamaica. What are you talking
Jamaica Sound Systems. Sound
Okay, the
Systems.
DJs, Jamaican DJs.
Dance hall, right?
But you have to spell it out when you say them type
Okay,
of DJs. It's
okay.
not just the abbreviation.
Yeah.
They be like DEE.
Well, yeah, well,
JAYS.
DEEJAY is
Yeah.
actually referring to an MC.
Really?
But yeah, which people don't know. They used to call DJs when they would spell it like that.
disc jockey, though.
Yeah. But they would also, that's also referring to
the MC.
what they used to call it toasting, which was a changing on early dub records from back in that time.
Okay,
early
dance hall
ska
type stuff.
records, yeah.
Okay.
Early, yeah.
All right, so let's, you feel me?
What's up,
He
Lush?
damn near got a little plus, you feel me? Because Lush asked him a question and he answered it. So what we got? Like,
No, it's
we got 1-1.
Yeah.
Get Lush, Lush,
It's based
Lush.
on those questions.
What year was hip hop born?
1970, motherfucking 3.
I debate that, even though that is
debatable.
But
That is
it
probably
debatable.
definitely
People-
debatable.
Pigsfoot Markham was doing Here Comes the Judge. Way before that, that's hip hop. That's hip hop.
But
Yeah.
what is widely recognized,
What-
you know,
yeah, what-
August
I
11th,
wonder what-
1973. That's the
I
first
feel like
Park
that
Jam,
shit was
you
just
feel me?
performative, that 50-year hip hop shit, but we can talk about that later.
All right, let's get into the next one. How many elements of hip hop were there originally and what are they?
My favorite is knowledge. Knowledge is my favorite hip hop element.
Can we Google that? Just
But DJing,
you have the answer.
DJing, MCing, graffiti, breakdancing, and then they added knowledge.
Well, what's widely regarded?
Are those
as
the ones? No, Josh?
Hold on. What's widely regarded as the fifth element of hip hop?
The hood entrepreneurism.
No, beatboxing, vocal percussion. That's the fifth element of hip hop. Look it up right now.
How many was there on the answers?
It was 4.
For which one?
And I named
Where
four.
were they? Let's
I
say
named
them out?
This is
four,
just
right?
rapping, breaking, DJing,
And then
and
4.
graffiti.
So that's
I
too
said
soon.
that. That you want to add beatboxing, but you also have to add knowledge.
Yeah, same
and
shit.
I can show you at the hip hop
MCing and
museum I
rapping,
went
same
to,
shit.
They acknowledge knowledge, and from a pro-black standpoint, I would like to acknowledge knowledge as a principle of hip hop. If you do not have knowledge,
He not
it's
wrong
hip-hop.
for adding the extra one that's not on there. You feel me?
Yeah.
No, we just.
I know, we just talking-
These are
I'm
these
just
are-
refereeing.
People need to
You
know.
feel me?
But you're right. Beatboxing would be an added.
That's a fact. That should be
Before
there.
originally DJ.
That should be there before knowledge, I ain't gonna lie.
No, knowledge is
Beatboxing-
very
I mean,
important.
Knowledge
beatboxing
is
is
like
to this
at least-
day considered. There's 5 elements
looks
in hip
like
hop
it's-
culture.
That's
to this day.
essential.
Yeah.
You know?
Vocal percussion.
All right, let's get into
Okay,
this one
actually,
though. Who was the first rap to? Who was the first rap act
I
to win a Grammy?
believe it was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Yes, and they boycotted that year.
Right.
even though they won.
You told us that story a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Because they wasn't televising no black acts, and they still don't.
Okay.
All right, let's get into some West Coast shit. You feel me? All right, so who is on right now? It's on Lush?
No,
I would love to take the next
No,
one.
who's the last
it's
one?
3-2. So
Who's the last one? 3-2?
It's my turn.
Yeah.
I was just clarifying. I wasn't, you know. All right, let's get into this one. Kendrick Lamar and Dr. Dre went to the same high school in Compton. What's the name of the school?
Centennial?
Yep.
That's the blood school, so everybody should have known that one. You feel me? Centennial. All right, boom. Let's get into this one. You feel me? This on you, Lush.
This is an easy question, Lush.
Facts. Before I even know this one, and I'm fucking 26. Before NWA, Dr. Dre, what group was he in? What
Back
was the
in
name
the
of it?
days of the world class wrecking crew.
Class Breaking Clue, where they
outfits was
wearing
crazy.
all them crazy ass outfits on the cover,
but ain't
looking
nothing new under the
insane.
sun because you see rappers start right back
Facts.
dressing like
they
that.
bringing it back.
Crazy as fuck.
All them niggas was wearing freaky sequins and shit.
Makeup, all kind of shit.
All right, let's get into this one. Who is on now? Dejon? All right, bet. Tyler, the Creator, was seen on this live action sketch comedy series. I know this one. That was also featured with other members of Our Future.
Loiter Squad.
You are correct. What network?
Swim.
What network?
Adult Swim.
You are correct again.
You gonna bring me on my a birthday present on my birthday?
a fact.
Yeah. Shout
All
out
right,
to
let's
Tyler.
get into who was the first artist to use the phrase bootylicious?
And the rhymes you was kicking was straight bootylicious. Snoop motherfucking Dogg.
That's facts?
Yeah, that's it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, so what's the score right now?
Oh, y'all keeping score? Who got
Yeah.
it?
It's 5-4 and it's on you now.
I'm glad you keep the score.
Yeah.
All right. Teamwork making this dream work for us.
Come on.
All right, let's get into this. Random ones, you feel me? Who coined the term G-Fazos?
It's me on me.
Yeah, it's on you.
It's not G Herbo.
Okay. It was a little shaky. It was a little shaky. He got it, though. He got it. You feel me? All right, name.
I want this question.
I want this question.
Name.
I want this question.
Name 10 members of Wu-Tang. God damn.
The RZA, the Jizza, Inspector Deck, Raekwon the Chef, Ghostface Killer, Method Man, Old Dirty Bastard, Killer Priest, Master Killer, and Capadonna.
And that's hard. I would have
I met a
lost.
few of them.
No, that's her.
I would have lost that one. I ain't gonna lie.
last season of Wu-Tang show was
I could name like 5 or 6. I would have lost that one. You feel me? All right. Now it's on Dejon. Which 3 rappers starred in Belly?
Nas, DMX, and Method Man in that movie?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
He didn't star in it, but he
Because stars a stretch.
Different.
Stars a stretch.
Appeared in Belly.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was 3-star rappers, but you feel me? He
Method Man is a star, but he did not
He's
star.
a star, but
Yeah, he did not
he
star
didn't
in
star
that
in there because I'm like,
It's
in that
6-6,
movie
by the
too.
way.
that's a fact. You said it's what?
It's 6-6 right now.
Okay, tied up.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
was thinking T.
Is it any more? That was it? It's more? All
All
right, let's get to that.
This one might stump you. I don't know.
All right, whose first rap name was Shrimp Daddy? Damn.
It's on Lush.
I don't know about that one. I ain't gonna lie
Shrimp
to you.
Daddy is
I
crazy.
ain't
Who
gonna
the
lie
fuck
to you.
is that? That's just hella random.
I don't know.
Shrimp Daddy? Nobody know that one? Trick Daddy?
Y'all want to guess? Just throw something out there.
Lil Dicky.
I was gonna say Lil Wayne.
Fucking Lil Wayne. You
Oh,
got it
shit.
It's fucking
Hey, that
Lil Wayne.
count. That
I
count.
gotta give you that one.
That count. That count. He said it before
Said it
Remo. That
before I said
count.
it.
Why was
And
it?
I'll tell you why.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy.
was thinking that. I was thinking it's gotta be
Louisiana?
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Creole
yeah.
shit.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Well, I'ma
Look,
tell
as
you
soon as
right
I think
now-
Shrimp
But
Daddy,
that
I
counts
think
if you-
Bubba Gump or whatever
If
that
he
shit
gave like a
is.
process of like elimination of hey man.
Nah, that count.
Whatever.
Hey, I got it right.
Sure.
Because that's a vast.
That's a very, very,
True.
Yeah.
very.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't really know the words to it, but I could like kind of hum this shit.
Okay.
If
Ask the question. He didn't ask the question.
I can't even see
read it.
that.
Oh
so I
shit!
don't even know.
All right, let's get into this one. What's the first 15? What's the first questions in the 50 Cent asked in his 21 question verse?
Would you still love
Rapping it is crazy.
something? Would you still love me? But what's the? Would you still love me? It ends in that. But what's the first? What's the? if
Can you name him?
if
Lush,
I-
you can steal the game. Hold on.
If
all
I
right.
fell out with my
Timer. Let's give him a
if I
timer.
fell out with something, would you still love me? Give me
Close.
effort.
You
Come
close.
on.
You
If
you just missing the first part of it.
If I fell out with, would you still love me? I don't know the middle.
All right, Lush. Now, if you take this, you win.
I'm already am. No, he already lost.
No, it's 7-6
It's
right
tied
now.
up right now. So if you answer this one,
But then it'll be 8-6.
Yes.
So I'm already, but I already
All
won.
right.
I get it wrong.
But answer this if you
You
know.
just got this question wrong.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I got this one wrong. So it's
Right,
over.
so it's over. So
But yeah, but they're asking you, do you know the answer? Just
I don't know the answer to the question,
Both don't know the answer.
but I won still.
Yeah, because I got this wrong.
Yeah,
What?
like
Yeah, it's if I fell off tomorrow, would you still
If
love
I
me?
fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? Y'all heard I got the shit. All right.
hey, good game, good game. Lush with a very, very close.
Lil Wayne
one.
shit was clutch. I ain't gonna lie. That was
Hey.
smooth.
That was suggested. Can I shout the museum real quick?
Yeah.
So there
for
is
sure.
a museum, 6400 Sunset Boulevard, Hip Hop Till Infinity. They have a hip hop museum with a West Coast exhibit. They featured my magazine, A Day in LA, on the wall. I'm grateful for that. I brought this hip hop coloring book, West Coast edition, and while I was out there, I colored in Schoolboy Q and Nipsey Hussle. And make sure you guys tap in with the exhibit, 6400 Sunset Boulevard, if you love hip hop the way that me and Lush apparently do.
And I'm down to keep doing questions. By the way, we ain't got to end it right there.
You want to start asking each other a couple?
Yeah, we can
Let's
do
a few
that.
rounds.
We could do that. You feel me? All right.
Who was? Let's see.
What was Mobb Deep's name before they were called Mobb Deep?
Oh, I don't know. What's up?
Poetical Prophets.
Okay. Shout out to Rest in Peace Prodigy.
R.I.P. to Prodigy, one of the goats.
What did Bill Adler do at Def Jam?
Bill Adler was an A&R.
Nope. Had a publicity.
Okay.
One of the greatest. My favorite like publicist ever. in
Okay,
hip-hop.
okay,
Yep.
okay. What was the first release by Duck Down Records?
Album wise?
Yeah,
Shit.
you should be able to get this.
It's definitely not going to be Black
What
Sheep.
was the new question? What
I don't know. Go ahead.
Black Moon, Enter the Stage.
I said, but you heard me under my
said
breath.
Black Sheep.
No, I
you
meant
said,
to say
it's
Black
definitely,
Moon,
yeah.
yeah.
You said it's definitely not Black Sheep, but
okay.
you in the wheelhouse?
I know what you're talking about. What label did Matty C A&R at?
These A&R questions, I'm like, you feel me? Like,
What label? You don't
okay,
know?
shit, like Arista.
Loud.
Okay.
He also did unsigned hype.
okay,
But
okay.
that's what I thought it was dope. He would do unsigned hype at the source, but he
Okay.
also was an A&R at Loud Records. Steve Rifkin had him there working that.
Shouts to Steve Rifkin. Shout out to
Chops,
Steve
one of my
Rifkin.
favorites. One of my favorites. Okay.
Should we go to a different region?
Whatever
And
you
do
do.
some new age shit, cause y'all on some old school. That shit
that's what
old
they
as
know.
fuck. All right.
That's sus. You know
Let me
damn
ask
well
y'all this.
that's
Then.
not
Let me
all I
ask
know.
you, cause these some of the questions I had.
You know I'm
What's the name of Playboy Cardi's label and name two of the artists on him right now?
Opium.
Name two
Destroy
artists on him.
Lonely and
I have a female artist
what's the do the
that we were just
Fago?
playing the other day.
yeah
here.
Sofego.
Yeah.
Sofego and
said
Destroy
that, though.
Lonely. Yep.
So Fago not signed to Playboy Cardi.
Oh no, he signed to Travis
I
Scott.
didn't
signed
think
to Travis
so,
Scott.
He signed to
Yeah.
Travis Scott.
He has a female artist. We
But
were just
Destroy
playing the
Lonely
other
is-
day. We were just playing.
Ken Carson. That's the
Ken
one.
Carson. There you go.
Burberry
Yep.
area. All right, here.
Ken Carson.
We were just okay. My fault. What's up?
What's the name of the first female artist that was signed to G Unit? The first and only.
Olivia.
Yeah.
said
They said she was a
That's
man.
okay.
They said she was a man.
I said it first, but
They
yeah.
both got that.
Rich Dollar
With
was a
them
manager
niggas,
on Love and Hip Hop.
alright.
That's terrible.
Name all the artists featured on Mercy by Kanye West.
Pusha T,
Two
Big Sean, 2 Chainz.
I remember that shit like yes.
No, there's one more person, right? Or no?
No, that is
that
Kanye. He got a
Kanye
verse on
West.
it.
Yeah.
So it's the feature.
He's dating a good
Lamborghini,
music
Mercy.
roster, yeah.
You want to
Around
shoot
town.
up thirsty?
Come on. This is
Mariah
good.
Carey. She
I'm
dropped a
enjoying
single dissing this rapper who also.
Eminem, it's called Obsessed With Me.
All right, for sure.
Why
So
you
niggas is on their shit,
Right
right?
on it.
That's a banger.
All right. Gucci Mane is from
remix.
Zone 6, Atlanta, but what part
Originally born in Alabama.
But what zone is Shorty Low from?
Shorty
Rest in
Low.
peace.
Oh, zone 2.
R.I.P. Shorty Low.
Oh, okay.
Not participating.
No, he's from Zone 4.
I don't know what zone he's from.
Zone 3?
three, okay.
Okay. R.I.P. Shorty Low.
Rest in peace.
Let me hit y'all like 2 more before we get up out here and switch it
I
up.
went to Gucci Mane's hood and took pics in Boulder Crest.
You say he's from
What does the DMC stand for in Run DMC?
Daryl
Daryl
McDaniels,
McDaniels.
whatever his C stands
Yeah.
for. Daryl McDaniels.
Yeah.
What is his last name? His name. It's abbreviations for his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, Daryl McDaniels
He's
what?
from Hollis, Queens. He's
DMC.
light skin like collard green. Shit.
Yeah.
Wait, McDaniels is an M.
MC. Because like the McDaniels.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
With that being said,
Yeah.
I'm going to stand on what I said. Most knowledgeable person on hip hop history to ever step
Aged,
through these walls.
seasoned.
Aged, seasoned to perfection.
Yeah.
But Dijon, I'm going to give it
Wait.
up. You know,
You mean host
I'll
or
be
just
there,
up through the
I'll be there
walls?
one day.
huh?
You mean host
To
or...
ever set foot in this building.
Nah, man.
Who knows more about hip
G
hop?
Malone will definitely watch you.
Oh, me and G Malone
Glasses,
could have great debates, and that's my man.
No, yeah.
You
So
know
he knows
what?
his shit.
He
Rick
does.
Nasheed.
He is
shit.
a great debater.
He knows his shit.
Yeah.
But I'm
Rick Nasheed,
standing
though.
on what I said, though.
Nah,
One of the
man.
only people
Rick
that can
Nasheed,
call
love
me and
watching.
like just check me. Like he like, nigga, you don't know shit. Let me
You
tell you.
said Tarik Nasheed?
Yeah.
Hip-hop?
Yeah, he just they're like a full-on like hip hop documentary, but the
From
purpose
like
of the
an FBA perspective.
but the purpose of it though like was to prove how Hispanic has been lying in all these years.
Of course it was.
In terms of their contributions to
from
hip
an
hop.
But hold on,
Like from an FBA perspective.
which is bullshit.
Again, it's not my words. I'm saying like
because
feel me?
This is what Tarik
there's been
said.
Puerto
Yeah.
Ricans and Dominicans involved in
Tarik
hip hop
said that
culture
Puerto Ricans-
since its inception.
Look,
outside.
Now look, and he's saying that Puerto Ricans and Dominicans
We didn't say that about food.
have no type of claim or stake to the creation of hip hop.
It was,
Creation?
I would
Yeah.
say it was
According to him.
started by
They were
one person,
there.
but
They
had
were there
contributed.
from
were
day
there,
one,
but
and they were
creation, I
very
don't know.
prominent, especially in other
Break
elements
dancing,
like breaking and
graffiti.
graffiti. You look
Well,
at the
guess
Rock
what, though?
Steady crew and shit like that. You feel
Wait
me?
the right.
They
wait
definitely
the,
played a role. We
Sure,
can
bro.
never say they don't.
No, right, no,
It
right.
was outside from the beginning.
No, right,
In fact,
but
if you
though-
just look at the Bronx, like Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, and Black people live all together. They're the same thing.
Yes. So look. So in documentary, and he addresses that, and he brought on a few people and who were there during the actual creation, and they stated that the Hispanics got the credit for the breakdancing thing a lot, but there were actually like Black folks who actually created and started. You feel me, right?
Started
Yeah, feel me, right? Yeah.
Well,
So
a lot
Some
of
of the, yeah.
We don't know
Basically,
like
most
who was the
Hispanics, when
Well, there
they
were people
were around
actually
the
there.
scene,
Feel me?
right. That's what I'm saying.
they were
Like,
dancing.
It's no internet and people not like recording like that.
Yeah.
So I guess you would have to be
It's
there
all
to
here.
say
Yeah.
who was the first people
Yeah.
to start breakdancing. You feel me? Like I guess.
And he's
we
saying
don't
that it's a
know the
lot.
first person to take a slab of cardboard and throw it down the street and,
And
do
start
an spin
doing
on it.
that,
Like
so-
there's
Well-
no record of that.
Well,
It could have
according
been
to-
a fucking. He could have been Chinese for all we know.
But hip hop
You feel
is
me?
a
Like
black art form.
Yeah,
We
and
can't
he
take
made the whole
that.
documentary to say that like
black
again,
and brown culture has been a part of hip hop.
That is true, but
Well,
it's
according
a
to
black
Tarik,
art form.
that the brown aspect in the creation of it should not even be discussed because it's it's
Look,
a black
I'm not going
thing.
to front.
think so.
Yeah.
Hip hop is black culture.
Thank you.
But to undermine the contributions.
No, don't do that.
of
He never
Latinos
undermined the contributions
Don't
though.
do that.
and to
right?
not act like they were.
Yeah.
A
And he
huge
acknowledged there are
pivotal part of
contributions,
that.
but so sorry. So Tarik Nasheed acknowledges there are contributions. He's just saying that when it comes to like the conception of this thing, it's a black conception. Now maybe people added some value on later on down the line, but but again, I don't know. And he has a full documentary that's dropping soon. I think it's dropping like next week or so. So
What we're gonna get
yeah,
into
so tap in.
topic wise. What do you guys want to fast forward to?
Let's read some of the super chats and then we'll get back into the topics.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't see. Don to say paid $5. Shout out to Lush from Watts, LA. Pull up, eat some mole.
Mole.
That's like
From
that chocolate
scratch.
chicken shit.
Yeah, it was
Made from scratch.
not chicken, but yeah.
$4.99. It's not chicken.
You can put it on chicken. It's like a sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Poor house phone. This is from Guy B. $5. Poor house phone. If getting top from a dude in a wig is wrong, I don't want to be right. Let this man come back. He the glue to the shit for real.
Crazy.
Okay. I mean, listen, man.
$5 from
house phone.
NF.
I
He
fuck with
said,
house phone.
Dejon, what are your thoughts on my chance of getting an A on the LA report card as a fat alcoholic who sounds like Mickey Mouse? Not likely. Not very likely.
That's
my voice,
crazy.
My voice is lighter. Dejon is pause.
Well, pause means
Okay.
yes. That's what pause means.
Thought we talked about
He
that.
said that already.
All right. Any more $5 one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those two, right?
All right there.
All right, $10 jokes. Joker 8198. Love the show. Can't deny this is a combination of the soft mofos on No Jumper. Suspect has posters of DW Brick and Sharp in his room. That is sad. He gets the Junior Street figure badge. Cool kid in the slow class.
Damn.
That is a cynical
discovered
way
me.
of looking at this. Joshua Garcia.
You have a
paid-
DW poster in your.
I've been caught.
And
Oh,
the
really?
diabetic thing is racist. Take the diabetic thing off the screen.
What happened?
You think
Hood
you feel like there's a racial implication with diabetes?
Hood diabetic. It said hood diabetic.
Oh, okay.
Go back up.
Yeah, so
It was another $10 one.
That's racist.
when you
there.
add the hood to it.
Oh, Joshua Garcia dropped $10. Shout out to Suspect. Respect from Wilmington, California. Good looking game.
Word. Shout out to that person. Man.
Or what's our next topic?
Well, hey, yeah. Let's pick like one or two
let's
main
get to the
topics,
actual main topics.
and then we can do the music review.
you guys want to do Meek Mill versus Akademiks and all
Sure.
his gay allegations?
Yeah.
Or Joe Budden saying that women rap is, or we could save current state of rap journalism for next week.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an in-depth debate that we should have.
Of course.
But so which one?
the
Meek
Meek Mill.
Meek Mill?
Might as well.
Okay, do you have the tweets? I mean, it's too many to. Which
Yeah,
tweet
that's
did you
it,
pull up?
bro.
He been going on a tantrum.
Right.
It's over like 50 tweets already. Feel me? But the gist of it though is Meek Mill essentially is pissed off at Akademiks. Now here's the thing, right? Akademiks did not create the lawsuit. However, the lawsuit has Meek Mill's name redacted. But anybody reading it on live stream, when they say Diddy told me that he slept with a Philadelphia rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, I feel like Akademiks was in the good faith, spectrum to say, oh, it's Meek Mill they're talking about. You feel me?
It could only be that or Lil Uzi Vert, because I don't know if Lil Uzi Vert dated Nicki Minaj.
They
but,
worked together.
but they were very close and took
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, I'll be
I don't know who
real.
else-
Real. The Uzi Vert thing is probably more believable than the Meek Mill thing.
What was the
Right?
thing? Where was the kid?
Because Nicki was on stage twerking on Lil Uzi Vert. They are having
That's what I'm
this
saying,
shit.
like-
You feel me? And she calls him her baby. You feel me?
So with that being said, why would Akademiks then say that it was Meek Mill,
'Cause Uzi-
who's a redacted rapper, if it's possible that Uzi could have been with Nicki?
Well, Akademiks
Because
don't
Uzi
fuck
never
with-
dated her. You feel me? Right? So if the theory is, again, and mind you, this was like a few years ago, right? So it's like, yeah. So like during, at that time, like, again, it's fair to say, bruh, a Philly rapper who dated Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj has only dated 2 public boyfriends, right? Safari, Meek, and then like her like current husband, and maybe Nas in the middle
I was
of that,
going to say,
right?
Nas was hitting it for a second.
You feel me? So I think it was fair. Now Meek shared the clip of Akademiks bringing up his name, and he believed that Akademiks started the lawsuit, which is just crazy and nuts, right? And that's where the threats now to, I'm gonna pay somebody till I find your house. He put up $30K on Akademiks' head, and he claims that he's gonna pull up to Akademiks' house to film like a music video.
Piss on the steps. I saw something about that.
Right, and like he told Ak that when I see you, it's gonna be combinations. We've seen Meek Mill's combinations. I'm not
combinations.
afraid.
It's crazy.
You feel me? Yeah, man, feel me?
That
But hey,
nigga
listen,
said when I see you, it's gonna be
Are these
combinations.
two gonna
It's nuts.
always beef? Are they
bro,
like?
Ak will
probably
beat the
will.
shit out of Meek Mill.
You think so?
Bro, have you seen Meek Mill fight before? Like,
It's kind of crazy. I don't know how. I feel
Have
about
you
that.
seen-
Ack will beat the shit
He
out of
said
me, man.
Ack will
really
beat the
be
shit
on
out
Put
of
money
me.
on it.
Nuts.
yo, listen, bro, look, right? Listen, bro.
Do
fuck
Ack
with
be
Ack,
like
but I don't-
training?
I can't just say that.
Ack be training?
look, so guess what? So
that's my question. That's all that
so
matters.
Russell, look. There was a fan nigga in the DMs, right? Popping it, right? And Ack says, yo, here's the Stu, pull up, right? Again, this is on camera, by the way, right? Here's the Stu, pull up. The fan pull up, and Ack Troy Ave and everybody there, nigga. Ack put the pause on that nigga, right? So I'm saying, like, don't get it fucked up, nigga. Like, Ack has been putting pause on niggas for a long time, but he's not recording it. Meek Mill, like, ain't seen Akademiks feel me, with the fade. You feel me?
Flacco, is Akademiks big bro?
Again,
when you had that combo.
And he's a mentor, but again,
That's the biggest bro for you, dog.
he's a mentor, but my big bro, feel me, is Muhammad. You feel me? Is Nikki? Is JB? Is Alvin? You feel me? Right?
That's your actual brothers.
Those are my big bros. Feel me?
Those your actual brothers? Or?
Yeah, right? Now, I'm not above right now, right? Being in my 20s saying, yo, right, you feel me? Right, you feel me? And like this big bro. But if I become like 35, 30, right? Now I'm a peer of anybody who's
I don't
30
understand the
and plus.
cutoff.
Feel me?
I don't agree because a 30-year-old is not the same as a 60-year-old.
You
or
think
a
you think
50-year-old.
saying big bro is emasculating to a degree?
At 40, 35, yeah, kind of a little bit.
I
Feel me?
disagree.
I don't agree.
Yeah, listen, I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, right, that like, at 40 years old, I ain't looking up to nobody, my nigga, right? Like, we is on the same level, nigga, we peers. Ain't no big bro, you feel me? We on the same level, right?
Hey, but can we all agree that this nigga Meek Mill is like really, really chasing it with all these tweets, just making it look way worse?
I think I feel like the tweets
Way
make it worse. If you're not gay, why do you care?
He's
Just-
dragging it.
Well, listen,
It's kind of like it's kind of like a
Hey,
hit dog will holler
hey,
type situation.
In Philly, they'll say he looking like a nut ass freak bull. That's what they'll say.
Well, you address it. You make it known that you're not gay. You don't have to let off 100 tweets.
You
feel
acting
me?
like
You
a
just said
nut
that
ass
you're
freak.
straight.
Bull.
You're not gay.
No, but when you have, like, for
100
example, right?
tweets, 50
Sure.
tweets?
No, what? Hey, right? So to be fair though, it was like back and forth with him and Akademiks, and like when he don't even like tag act, and like he's addressing act when he was like, bro, I ain't never been gay, whatever, bitch in my crib, I'm fucking her twice a day. That's a response.
That's
to act, right?
over. That's an over response. I would never say
why
something.
Why does he need to acknowledge that?
If Lush would have said in our middle of our argument, like, nigga, you don't got no bitches, you don't. My response never would have been, I fuck my bitch 2 times a day. With niggas would have got to been like, do you really? Like, are you all right? Like, what the fuck? Like, I would never reply with that.
Bruh,
like, that's kind of crazy.
I don't think
I know I'm nailing shit. I'm not about to be like, yeah, I'm out here fucking my bitch 2 times a day.
It's like if suspects like Lush, you don't know anything about hip hop in the middle of our fucking argument. It don't even make sense. You feel me? Like,
Listen. I can't even fathom like having to fuck a bitch like twice a week, but like
Twice a week?
like twice a day is crazy.
are you sure you like pussy, bro?
Of course.
Only fucking twice a week is fucking
I know,
insane.
we know you don't.
No, listen, twice a week is it's cool,
it?
right? It's cool. That's borderline, like nigga, like this is.
Wait, Dejon, have you fucked a girl before?
If one more person
what?
asks me
No,
that shit today,
no.
I'm going to go.
What was the
fucking-
question?
No, I asked him if he's fucked a girl before.
Oh.
'Cause I know a lot of gay dudes that have fucked girls before.
I bet you do. And
But-
no.
Okay.
Jonathan, like that nigga is a big swole gay nigga. You feel me? Who?
Oh, the hairstylist.
Yeah, you feel me?
What's
you
that
know
about? What's up?
that.
I'm trying to like,
No,
He's
Bruh.
making a love connection.
you trying to like Cupid.
I'm in a
No.
relationship.
bro. Listen. Lush said that he knows gay niggas who done fuck bitches. I'm saying,
Yeah, of course.
Jonathan is one of them.
Oh,
Miles
okay,
is one of them.
okay,
Feel me?
okay,
Right?
okay.
Miles and like
Miles.
like not Christopher and ex-boyfriend. Right? And he's like the big, tall, light-skinned nigga who was on like the Breakfast
Why
Club.
you keep track of so
How
many
you know
gay
all these niggas'
Charlamagne,
names?
DJ
You keep track
Did
of
a
all the
full
gay
interview
niggas.
and on the Breakfast Club. And that was an iconic interview. Like
I ain't never heard of that
All right,
one.
let's get
No?
to this. So Meek Mill addresses the rumors of him having sexual relationships with Diddy. Let me read an exact tweet.
The look on Diddy's face.
That's terrible for him.
menacing.
He said, I'm from Philly. I don't do coke or freaky ass Molly. Nobody won't even offer me coke because I'm that heavy. No man or what would ever approach me about gay activity, and the whole place don't get flipped. Woke up seeing this on every blog like they know I'm coming. LOL.
Pause. And I know I'm coming.
Yeah.
I just don't think Twitter has ever worked in Meek Mill's favor.
Ever. Oh, there's
So
but
when
wait,
you in the
there's
middle-
more.
Oh, I'm not gonna read too many. That's why I always come around all these industry niggas with my real friends. You never catch me around anybody from the industry alone. You can't even hold a convo without my dog stepping in the room. It's been that way. I can't till y'all find out I'm the illest in this shit. LOL.
I just feel like he overcompensating for something. What it is, I don't know, but he overcompensating like a bitch.
Meek is a real nigga. Let's be real, though. Like
not saying
Meek
he not.
Mill has had a listen. There was a time,
going
at least
out
like
bad,
5 years or so, where Meek was regarded as like the image of like a
The internet
hip hop
fucked Meek
gangster
Mill
rapper.
up.
He was the
The
last
internet.
hope
Yeah.
in the industry for the mainstream of there being like a
street MC.
hardcore street MC.
Yeah, feel me? Yeah, feel me?
He
I
was
think the
definitely
internet
top
slandered his
5,
name.
top 7 rappers.
Yeah.
In the
When
game.
Dreams and Nightmares came out, like
He was
honestly,
like top 4, top 3.
Like, but what I was before, you
'Cause,
could look,
yeah,
you could
your
look
coke
back
engine
years
is
ago
big.
and see, like I was tweeting, like we need a Nipsey Hussle Meek Mill album. I feel like that would have
That'd
been,
have been great.
so
With some
monumental.
Roddy
Imagine
features on
Nipsey
there,
and on
couple
Dream,
Roddy
like Dream,
features.
yeah, that's crazy, right? Yeah, no. Imagine Nip and on the hustle, you could call it on like the intro.
To the project we're gonna be talking about. Or you talking about Dreams?
Yeah.
Yeah. You feel me?
Imagine that, like filming that
On a remix, possibly. On a remix. All right, so we don't need to see this stream.
Yeah,
I'm not
man. Listen,
gonna
man.
stream.
Fam, listen. All I'm gonna say is this though. Now, Meek Mill is using strategy from let's say like 2013, right? Like 13, like those were the days that we were actually like still terrified of gangster rappers, right? Like now, when a gangster rapper tell me, yo, I'm coming to your crib, cool, buddy, right? So I'm saying is, if Meek Mill wants to still be the imposing gangster rapper
just
head
block
figure,
him.
right? He has to get that get back on 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine marked him out alive. 2, you have to actually pull up, right? Because you done been, listen, he's been talking about pulling up to Akademiks' crib that he had for 3 years now, right? Now, Akademiks and Meek hop on the phone and squashed it, but now they're back beefing, right?
Supposedly they had squash for a
Yeah.
while.
You feel me? So I'm just saying, bro, we're now in a space in hip hop right now, bro, like due to let's say people like myself or Charleston White or Akademiks, bro, we done test the line with you gangster rappers too much, bro. That at some point, bro, y'all gotta do something, right? Like,
All right, so then when a nigga do something, then what?
What?
When a nigga do something, then what?
You're a dumbass.
He's gonna die or go to jail. It's that simple. You feel me? Jail or death, right? You feel me? Right?
What I don't like about it is how you guys provoke them.
That's exactly what I was saying.
You guys take it to personal levels. You guys get real personal with these people.
Sure.
You guys talk about their personal business and get real personal. And you guys push and poke and provoke these rappers.
Facts.
To
And
a
then when
point
they
where
do
wanna
it,
do something to you.
and then when they do something, you be like, "Oh, dumbass,
Listen,
you're gonna die or go to jail."
So look,
it's fucking crazy.
if Akademiks or myself is covering, again, this was a very public lawsuit. It's a general thing.
Can we turn the AC on?
So look, right? So general news, right? And you are mad at me covering general news, and then the first thing,
His
right?
name was redacted.
Sure.
Why are you mentioning my? Do you know what redacted means?
Yes.
Why are you mentioning my name
But
as a media person? And why are you sitting on your platform mentioning my name if it's
Because-
redacted?
I mean, like,
It's an obvious and fair assumption. Philly representative is me, but still though, if we're giving general commentary and your first like response is, "I'ma hurt you," what, nigga? We are sick and tired of being threatened and living in fear, nigga. Come and hurt us then, right? At this point, bro, we don't believe you niggas no more.
Listen, I don't agree with the rappers threatening the media people. Trust me, I don't. I definitely don't agree with that. But what I'm saying is,
there's a difference. What you're saying.
Don't provoke them in some
it's
sense.
the language
There
that's
are,
used.
Throw a rock
there
and
are
hide your hand.
instances where
That's-
media people are provoking.
Don't throw a rock and
intentionally
hide your
trying
hand.
to get that reaction. They want to get that reaction.
Like,
Me
they're-
personally, I don't want that reaction from no rapper. I want to tell you how I feel about your music, and I want you to either fuck with the critique or say fuck me and keep it pushing. Definitely, but if you hit my phone threatening me or crashing out, I'm gonna block you.
Or like,
Or
even,
if
like,
you're gonna
there-
have
there's-
critique, don't just be in the house hiding and shit, having a whole bunch of shit to say, provoking people, and then if you see them, then you gonna.
Well, we outside, though, you feel me? Like we outside, feel me? What?
I don't know, Flacco.
Flacco outside,
Flacco,
Remo?
you ain't outside, gang.
I go outside, but I keep it on the music.
Wait though.
I go outside, but I keep it
I'm
on
on
the
a
music.
3 state
I'm not
in the
telling you.
last
Talking
like
about nobody
month and a
else.
half.
You be talking crazy.
I'm going to Miami again this weekend.
So did you go to Atlanta? And did you talk crazy?
That-
But that's
I
like,
think it's cool.
right.
Oh, okay.
Right?
My bad.
Right, so look,
What about New York?
I was just there. On January 26th or 7th.
Was that before or after the ban?
But is that going outside or is that going to like a certain destination?
Oh no,
say you
that
ran?
weekend was like 3 years ago, like 2020.
I don't want to see Flacco outside. If I saw Flacco,
I'm always outside.
He said he outside.
If I saw Flacco in the wrong spot in LA, I'm not saying he would get in my car, but I'm saying I would make sure that he gets out of that spot.
That's
Because
crazy.
I know it's people.
I can get a ride. It's crazy.
I know it's
Damn.
niggas not finna shoot me. I know it's people that
I probably would help you, even though I know you probably
Duck
would tell
low in
me.
the backseat.
I'll still help you.
Yeah, try to
Even though I know
like
you
it.
wouldn't do it for me and you would tell or keep driving if you see me
What?
get my ass beat.
No.
I'll still help you.
Listen,
Flacco pull up
but
and see
be-
me getting my ass beat on the corner. He'll be
Nah.
like, God, that's crazy. I'm going to go at him.
Wait, no,
And drive
So you
off.
would help
No,
him
I'll
know
help
that
him.
he would walk right past you, step over.
if this is listen.
still help
And report on it.
I would help him.
And
and make
report
a
on
video
it.
on his
Listen,
YouTube channel.
No, listen though.
And talk about how you
If
took the
something
L.
is junk,
Like in,
I'm coming into the fuse. Feel me? Yes.
Fuse.
Yeah. Say yo, chill. Feel me? All right. Now, I feel like if I help him, it's in my right to like report on it. Right? Feel me? Like, the fuck?
That nigga was getting his ass beat.
Right?
I hopped out and I helped him.
Am I
fucking
wrong? I
crazy.
can talk on it.
you're a part of the story. You're not even commenting on that at that point. Yeah, you're a part of the story.
Yeah, you helped. Now, if you just drove past, I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And made a video about it.
Yeah, you feel me? Nah, man, yeah. So if you are a fan of No Jumper,
I need a cup.
definitely hit me up. I'm be in Miami.
Can I
Feel
get a
me?
cup? Can somebody get a cup?
On Saturday,
Can you tell
That
somebody
cup's
to get a
crazy.
cup?
Comes for the homies real quick.
Please.
and then Atlanta.
You guys want to start with
At the end of the
Schoolboy Q or Meek Mill? Why we talking about Meek Mill? Just keep
Yeah,
it
yeah,
on
Meek
Might as
Mill.
well keep it to Meek Mill.
All right, Heathenism, the title, man.
Fantastic.
Freaky-ass title, man, but all good.
Fantastic,
EP
man.
is fire, bro. I love this EP. I'm proud of Meek Mill. Sans all the drama. This couldn't be worse timing. This couldn't be worse timing. I hate the fact that this happened to him around the same time. So, the intro song Came From the Bottom. If you guys don't mind me going first.
Came from the bottom sounds
The
crazy.
titles are suggestive. The titles on this project are very suggestive. But the first track on the project is called Came From the Bottom. I was expecting like a grand opening track. It's my least favorite track on the project. Also, this isn't the right time for him to be sampling Diddy. So he said, "No time for fake bitches. Just sip on this Ace of Spades with some real niggas or something like that." That's from Diddy and Lil' Kim. No
Yeah, that's a
time,
Lil' Kim
which was
record.
produced by Stevie J. Originally was the Get Money remix, produced by Stevie
Man,
J.
he too tied in with all this freaky shit. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
So he shouldn't have sampled that bar on the intro track to this project and dropped it.
Looking shaky, baby.
It's just the time is bad. But again, that's the only song on the project I don't like. Time Like This, the nostalgic namesake. But it's a more refined
He
flow,
bleeding it.
modern version of his Crash
Hold up, wait a
Ryland.
minute.
You say he's bleeding it?
I feel like he's dragging it at this
Yeah.
point. Times like this, nigga, that's 10 years.
But no, it's not gonna thank you.
dragging it.
Yes,
It's just a
that's from
touch of
2015.
I get it, but you dragging
That's a
it.
2015
This is an EP.
reference.
This is an EP. You can't have a time like this.
2024,
Right?
you dragging it, bro.
What else does he have to,
Thank you,
to
Rima.
go off of?
I know y'all not drinking.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
He's
good.
quaintly crass instead of
Hey,
being
this nigga, that shit-
eagerly crass.
I can't do
Way
it.
harder, fool.
Whatever I Want is the project's runner-up. That's a record with Fabio. It's a capsule of the past decade in East Coast hip-hop. So Fabio's lack of lyricism.
Did they use a sample or like boom cap? Like,
No. I said the past decade.
Oh, okay. You right, like,
pairs
on the new
Meek's-
shit.
Yeah, Meek's
Okay,
battle
okay.
rap origins with the drill wave. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolute.
All right, so Fabio's lack. Here we go.
Hey,
Cheers to hip-hop.
Salute to hip
To
hop.
hip-hop.
Well, yeah.
you ain't drinking, my boy?
I can't drink.
That's right.
Drink, man. He drink wine, but he don't drink.
Listen, if I drink like hard liquor, bro, I'm gonna just start fucking with that shit every day. I'm telling you, man.
I'm gonna get you high.
I feel you.
Well, listen, like we
We're
have
gonna
a
do
thing
drugs
where
together.
Careful, Lush.
if you are a brand who want to pay me to smoke your weed for my first time smoking and on my stream, you know,
Ain't never heard
feel
some
me?
crazy shit like that. Somebody gonna pay him to smoke
That's-
weed for the first. That's
Send
crazy.
bids in, you feel me?
Yeah, honestly,
Hey, it's my
that's
first time
that's a
smoking
really
weed,
good
too.
idea.
Yeah, you feel me? Hey, you feel me?
Especially because most people might agree. I don't know. Maybe weed's changed. I know weed has changed since my first time smoking. But usually, your first time smoking, you don't even get high. It take you like a few times to actually really.
My first time smoking, I ain't gonna lie, that shit took me to a whole nother planet.
You was
It just
gone off
weed.
it?
Yeah.
In the middle of my new music review.
My bad,
That's
my
right.
bad, my bad.
All right, so despite the rather suggestive title of Big Boy, Meek has proven himself still capable of mafioso gang rhetoric. Giving Chanel, that's the future record.
I feel like the Big Boy record reminded me of like a modern Cool G rap. With the
Fire. One of the most slept on rappers from the late 80s.
Exactly.
Came out too early though. If his
The
career,
original
if he,
Mafia MC.
if he came out 5 years later,
Well, I mean, he did when he had that run with like, you feel me, the 4, 5, 6
yeah,
album.
but I mean, if he debuted, same with Rakim. If
Yeah, yeah.
Rakim came out in '93, he's Nas.
Well, he never would have got Nas if it wasn't for G-Rap and Rakim and Kane and Slick Rick, regardless.
But what I'm saying is timing. It's like, okay, Nas
Timing.
came out at the perfect time. Like, he was able to capitalize off of it.
But the climate was created for him to
Because
capitalize.
NWA shifted it to gangsta from conscious. All right, I get what you're saying. All right, lastly, Give It Chanel featuring Future. That's the best record. He saved the best for last. This is the most compelling output on this EP. The Illuminati style trap is an easy dub for a well-rapped record with a Future feature. That's my favorite song, Give It Chanel. I gave
Future's
the
a
project
cheat
a
code.
B.
You put you put Hendrix on a record.
Damn near
it's
always
like,
a hit.
Yeah.
Almost every single time.
He never missed.
Future, yeah, I was just gonna say that. Future pretty much doesn't miss. He do his thing every damn time.
Yeah. Shout out to Meek Mill for heathenism. What's you guys' takes on it?
I think it was cool. I think we gotta like stop so much focusing on first week sales because I
an
think
EP.
Meek Mill is going through a little shaky time right now. So you know, people are real like follower sheep mentality. So they'll see all that shit going down and purposely avoid that shit, knowing it'll be good music or won't even give it the chance because he got shit going on. You know.
Anybody who is judging an EP's first week sales, you're a hype beast. You're doing too much. It's an EP.
Yeah.
Why do
You
you
ain't saying
care
nothing
how
about
much
the first
an
week
EP?
sales?
I
You
don't
ain't saying
care how
nothing?
much
No,
Cubes
no,
Kill at Will
no.
sold.
You ain't
in
saying
the
nothing about first
Wait
week
though.
sales, Flock?
What though?
He's first week sales man.
No,
First week
wait
sales
though.
for an
middle name.
album. First week sales for an
Frederick, first
album.
week
He do it
sales
for
dollar.
everything.
No,
No,
fact.
first week
No,
sales for an
but
album is cool, but not for an EP. For what? It's an EP.
no,
It's
but
5 songs.
wait. But listen. So with Meek though, okay. Now the first one says for like a 4-song EP or 5-song EP, I don't care. But though, how outrageously like, for example, right? And on day one and on Spotify, and he sold 150 units. So like it's like now when it's that low, we have a problem.
Bad. No, that is bad.
When it's that low, we have a problem.
Wait, I saw that tweet, but I didn't know.
That is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I saw a screenshot of that, but I didn't know that.
Not
was
because
the act. Yeah.
on the first day, only 100.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How?
Lush, what I'm saying is, I don't believe
It had like
Yeah, I don't believe that
believe
either.
that.
Cause I'm
No.
doing
I thought it was
exponentially
fake.
better than
Yeah,
that.
so
and,
what? So am I.
And he's Meek Mill.
I
So am
know
I.
too many underground artists that do more.
Right.
Than
It's
on
no way.
Spotify.
There's no way.
Wait though.
I think it's
on Spotify, wait.
1,050 or 10,000.
No, wait.
They moved it up to 35. They moved it up to 3,500.
3,500 is one.
Back in the day,
Yeah.
5 years ago was
dumbass
1,500.
low, bro.
Wait though. So
That's
look.
dumbass low.
So look, no. So on Spotify, it had a grand total of like 336,000 streams.
And then you do
That's
the
low
math.
for a day.
Feel me? So if you do
Meek
that math,
Mill?
that's actual factual. Feel me?
You right.
For Meek Mill, that's dumbass
Feel me?
low.
So like, people are saying, hold up now, Meek, like, we don't care about first week sales now, but nigga, this is
Okay, so
abysmally low.
What if most of his fans are on Apple Music? What if they use Apple Music? We don't use that.
Well, Spotify is the metric that people use for the most part.
And what I'm saying is, them Spotify numbers starting to look funny in the light. That's what I'm saying. The Spotify
That
numbers
sounds crazy.
are starting to look funny in the light.
And regardless of that, that's like, especially having such a machine behind him, that's very low. And here's my biggest critique of the project is this. I thought it was dope. I don't see, and this is my biggest problem with a lot of Meek's music, with the exception of his standout records, there's not a lot of replay value. There's a lot of repetition, and a lot of it starts to sound redundant. And I'm a big Meek fan, but I've been waiting for a long time. Like that when that Ross and Meek album came out, I was so excited.
That was the Kobe Shaq shit. That was a little lackluster.
Extremely lackluster.
Wait, but
You have
I
a song in rotation still from that?
Absolutely
Well,
not.
the Kobe joint, right? Yeah.
Kobe
You
Shaq,
have a
title
song in
track.
rotation from that album?
Title track.
Okay.
Absolutely
That's in
not.
And
rotation.
Shaq is on. No, it's not even in rotation. I just
That's
heard
what
it.
yeah.
Shaq's on the goddamn remix.
Yeah.
It make you go listen.
Shaq got the
crazy.
best verse on the fucking album.
Shaq's on the
Damn near.
remix.
Shaq is on the
Crazy.
remix to Kobe
Yeah.
Shaq.
Shaq damn near had one of the
Hey,
best
we got
verses on
Shaq.
the album.
Okay.
Fact.
So I think actually Dame Lillard had by far the best verse on the album. Dame Lillard can rap though.
But wait,
So
you
they
didn't like
went
the
full-
1942 flows project from Meek?
I like a lot of projects from
Okay.
Meek,
You say no
but I
replay
feel like
value?
there's like they become a bit stale and redundant. I'm waiting for him to break through to a new sound. My favorite rapper from Philly right now is a dude named Skrilla. You probably heard of him.
Skrilla, my
Y'all-
boy.
Yeah. Skrilla is going crazy right now. If anybody, I
just seen
encourage all
Skrilla
of y'all.
some
Saying no
shit.
feature from Skrilla on this. A feature from Skrilla on this.
Would have been huge.
I just sent that nigga
Because
Skrilla
Skrilla just
open.
actually had Uzi on a joint.
Yeah,
he had
he's going
Herbo on a
crazy.
joint without even, and he's doing straight trench rap. You know, he from Kensington, like doing
Man,
real.
Skrilla sent my open back, man. I sent that
No.
nigga
You
got
open,
one
like,
with Skrilla?
Kwani hard as
sent
fuck
that
too.
nigga
For
open a
me.
couple weeks
There's a
ago.
lot of fools out there. Philly drill going crazy, but Skrilla right now, he one of my favorite rappers. Period.
How did you guys? This is a real quick deviation from the New Music Review. How did you guys feel about Akademiks' claim that Meek Mill is blackballing local Philly rappers, telling media platforms if you post them, you going against me and stuff? Did you see that?
Be fair though, Meek has done that
He
publicly.
tried to sign one and then beef broke out. Nigga said fuck him, all kind of shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that
tried.
pound
Pound slide pop, pound slide
So
pop.
when there's
Slide
smoke,
pop.
there's fire. You
Well-
think he is blackballing the new
I don't know if he's
generation of Philly?
blackballing, but he has not we are not
embraced
seeing
it.
him put on people from
Yeah.
Philly like that.
Well, to be fair though,
that's a
Tried
narrative
to put
around.
anybody
He
from
tried.
Philly?
well,
He did.
Pound slide
to be
pop.
fair though, so past that. To be fair though, Meek Mill has tried, but right now, like, so folks don't really like look at Philly as like a war zone. But like, there's like
What? It's the
No,
most dangerous city in America.
Your
damn near.
average
Sure.
person, but if you're not
but
hip,
people
you're not
don't
gonna
actually think like,
you'll
oh,
think Zombieland before you think,
you
gangsta.
feel me, right?
But like literally looking
Yeah.
at murder statistics, St. Louis,
Yeah, that
New
shit high.
Orleans,
But that's not what you
motherfucking
think of
Philly.
him for. You really
feel
think
me?
of him from
Right,
like
the facts.
Kensington?
That's what I'm saying. And that
You think of it for
that's-
Kensington, you know?
Skrilla's the first
It
rapper
does.
to talk about that shit,
Facts.
that Zombieland shit.
no, Core. Yeah, Core, K-U-R.
Yo, but
cool,
not
yeah.
in the same way that
Nah,
Skrilla
yo,
do it.
yo,
fool.
yo, listen,
Skrilla
yo.
got videos full of dope fiends.
Facts.
Like
He goes
it's
to
different,
these
bro.
outlets and
Like
stands around with
One
them.
nigga who said, bro, listen, it hurts to hear, listen, Core said, it hurts to hear your mom moan, but mamas need love too.
That was crazy.
yeah.
Listen, Core said, you know what it feels like, but bro, like, Core, like, and he's a nigga, bro, like, he's the first rapper who I know for a fact was really in the struggle, right? Because, like, bro, like, you don't mix, bro, like, yo, Core to me is like hard, it's like hard as fuck, and Meek signed him, and now he's just done.
Really, Philly just needs more respect. As far I've said this on several platforms, I'll say it again.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe the best. Now, I'm not saying the best music makers, but the best rapping city in the world in history is Philly. There's
I
been
agree.
more dope rappers. You go to any block in Philly, block for block, bar for bar, going back to the Two Rock for the Streets DVD era with Reed Dollars and all them. There's no city rap like Philly. The number 2 is Detroit, and then it's you feel me?
I need you guys official rating. You want to do out of 5? You want to do out of 10?
Meek
For the
shit?
Meek Mill.
9.
Over the weekend, off a weekend's listen, what you giving out of 10?
7.5.
9.
Probably like a 6.
8.
So we give it a B. Collectively, we give it a B.
I give it a B.
B minus.
9 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
I said 7.5. You
Yeah.
said 6.
You said 6.
Damn, 6. Brother,
And
listen,
that's the youth. So that basically is going to tell you.
if that's a 6, bro, like, what's a 10 hip hop project?
I'm going to tell you right now.
We not getting 10 hip hop projects. 10 out of 10 hip hop projects.
I live in the hood. I be in the hood. I have not heard a single car playing Meek Mill's new project.
No, duh, because nobody like what's
we
here
not on the
for
East Coast, but we not on the East
But
Coast.
fools in the West was fucking with Meek Mill's old shit. You would hear his shit all the time.
That time has passed.
Yeah,
Rose
that
Ray,
shit
my
came
diamonds,
and
blue.
passed.
That time
shit
You a
has
bad
passed.
bitch like 5
And
times
really,
too.
it's because all the internet antics. Once you
Twitter.
let Diddy call you daddy, all your
the French
tweets,
fries.
the French fries.
You lose a battle to fucking
Yeah.
Drake.
He do all kind
Well,
of corny
be
shit.
fair though, like the only person who's ever like,
Safari shit. He was just
like wait, like there's
Corny.
been nobody who's ever beat Drake in a rap battle. Now it get flipped right.
Pusha T.
Pusha won.
No,
Pusha.
Story all
No.
day.
But the
Wait, pause real quick.
It's a rap
Wait.
He won.
No, that's a lie. And here's why it's a lie, right?
Of course.
Again,
you gonna
Drake.
defend
He
it.
love Drake.
wait though.
Yeah.
Round 1, right, was the song that Push dropped, like this and Wayne, right? Everybody, right? Drake responded back. That's his one diss track. So round 1, Drake squashed Pusha T. Everybody thought Drake squashed Pusha T. Now round 2 is when Push dropped the story of Adidon, and Drake never responded back. So how
Look,
that?
I believe Drake.
He lost.
I believe.
How?
It was his turn to shoot back.
You say you a fan, nigga? I'm done with you.
I believe Drake is. He said Jay Prince told him not to put the song out, and that's why he did
Cause,
it.
bro, listen,
But-
'cause it was
but-
bad for everybody.
Is
Lush.
Drake more than capable of destroying Meek Mill or Pusha T in a rap battle? Yes.
Bro, he will watch him.
Absolutely, he's capable of it. You
Yeah,
feel me?
of course. You feel me?
But
will he?
No,
We're
looking
but
at
though-
results.
Did
Let's
he?
talk about
No.
Schoolboy Q's album Blue Lips.
You go first.
Before you start your opinion, I'll let you go first. I want to read his tweet.
Okay.
He ranked his albums over the weekend on Twitter, and he has Blue Lips at number 1. And he said, Blue Lips, it's early, but it's how I feel today. Could change. I mean, bruh, y'all never heard me rap like this. Album been done for years, to be real. I just didn't know where I would fit in this circus of just bullshit and algorithm, so I made my bed and chose art. I'm too good to let my talent go to waste over a viral moment. I'm 37 and still hungry. I honestly don't think nobody can fuck with me, to be real. I always find new pockets, and I've been nervous before, but never scared. I'm one of them ones. I made this album for artists thinking people don't want dope shit no more. I stayed away from interviews on purpose coming into this album and just kept it music. With that
Good
being
sentiment.
Yeah.
With that being said, how do you feel about Blue Lips, the album?
Here, so 1, a fantastic album. Now listen,
Fantastic. Okay.
yo, listen, like, and he had the most like unique beats like I've ever heard, right? Like,
He usually always does.
yeah, right. Like it was like real like unique and like cinematic as fuck. Now listen, okay, so like track 2, Pop featuring Rico Nasty. Now listen, I know like Rico Nasty get busy.
But she ruined it.
Like that verse wasn't it. You feel me? Like
She
at all.
sounded just like Q.
She ruined it.
Yeah, like it wasn't
Tried
like
to emulate him, which is something
Yeah.
rappers
He
do.
probably
But you have
maybe
to do
it's
it
like,
right.
did you write her verse? And she just like, I mean, I'm saying to the I'm not saying he wrote a verse, but it was like down to the inflections. It sounded like a female.
Like he
And
was
we've
Like,
seen
that's
that
weird.
happen before, but it has to be executed right. We've seen Foxy emulate Nas or Jay-Z on
Mm-hmm.
the record with him, the Firm Records and whatnot. We've seen it.
and
but
we
it has
knew
to-
that they
it
wrote
has
those
to be-
verses, and it didn't matter.
But it has to be done right. You have to pull
Facts.
it off, and I don't think she pulled that off.
Yeah, man. Now, so on Thank God for Me, I was kind of shocked, right, that he took a stance against rats because it's kind of like, bro, right now, like hip hop is fucking with rats, nigga. Like you now are trying to like
Raps.
no rats,
Rats.
right? Now also too though. Now there was some heavy like LA like right elements, right? So I was like, okay. Is he dissing an actual op, or is he dissing like the landscape of like hip hop right now in terms of like The rats, you feel me?
I took it more like that. I took it more like
The landscape.
Not only just the landscape of hip hop, but the landscape of the streets,
Could be
and how
both.
prevalent
Right
cooperating
now.
has been. So he's kind of shedding light on that. You know what I mean?
But
And
to be fair,
trying to
though,
separate himself.
Your generation started ratting, right?
Bro, there's been rats. There's been rats.
Nah, the one
from
before,
day
nigga,
one,
Mafia.
You feel me?
The
Like,
facts,
Mafia
man.
niggas started rapping
Yeah.
because that's how the word even in the term even
how you
came.
think fucking John
Rat.
Gotti got wrapped up
Yeah.
because of rats? You feel me? Like,
Frank Lucas.
Nah, man.
told you.
Y'all don't think it was too many songs? 19 was too many songs?
Nah, man.
I thought-
I thought
I think that's low-key too many songs.
I thought it started to drag a little towards the end. However,
Yeah.
this is exactly the album I wanted to see Schoolboy Q
Facts.
make. It was a
Exactly.
very mature, age-appropriate album of a man displaying his growth, not removing himself completely from the streets, but you can see this is a man that's trying to come to terms with his own maturity, unable to fully let go of the ways that brought him to the point where he's at now. And I felt like that internal duality and conflict is the theme of the
Do
entire
that
record.
on the next one. In my opinion, do that on the next one. You take the 5-year break. I want payback. Big payback. I want vengeance.
Here's the thing.
I want vigor.
It's a great album. I
Show
agree.
me that maturity and shit
I
on the
see
next
myself
go-around.
revisiting it. I think Cooties might be my favorite song. There's a lot of records I really enjoyed on there. However, what I will say, there's no Break the Bank on this record. There's no Collard Greens on this record.
Standout single.
There's no I Am LA on this
No
record.
Kendrick feature.
No
No SZA
feature.
AZ Chika went stupid.
Movie. That's the best record. So Standout
AZ
track,
Chike went
movie, AZ Chike.
Oh
killed
my
it.
God.
I want to speak to that.
That
record.
nigga get busy. Listen, bro. I was not aware that he got that
I've been
busy.
telling you, Chike is.
He
one of the
got
ones.
that busy is crazy.
He has his own project called Chisel dropping this Friday.
Yeah.
Based off, not based, but it goes with the momentum of this feature.
Yeah.
I will say that was my favorite.
I was one of the first niggas here to fuck with Chark.
That is
Niggas
true.
know.
You have projects with him.
I was one of the very first niggas here.
I want to say that this project had a lot of jazzy undertones, and traditionally that's a New York East Coast thing. West Coast was primarily derived from funk, and East Coast New York always had jazz. It's a theory for that. I just forgot the name of the
G-funk,
theory.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're absolutely
So
right.
you had the
and he was
tribe-
even using different time signatures in certain songs.
Yeah.
Not 4/4. However, because a descendant of the bloat is here right now, I'd be remiss to not acknowledge the fact that there's a huge, very prevalent undertone of jazz in West Coast underground music going back to the Good Life Cafe.
Damn near
Freestyle
rap scatting.
Fellowship,
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
damn near scatting, but like putting lyrical
So
nuance
to not
in it.
acknowledge that would be to,
I was getting to the theory that you have the Tribes, the De La's, the Latifahs, the Nas, all had hits that were jazz derived,
Correct. Yep.
whereas Dre, Snoop, Warren G, Pac, and then Biggie got on. That's why he said he brought the funk back to New York because their sound was was predominantly jazz derived.
Yes.
I'm not taking away from it. I'm adding a point. That was a
you're
plus.
right.
I like that he
You're right.
switched it up and went, let me go jazz and not funk bass. You know what I'm
But that's
saying?
also like heavily,
project.
that's kind of like him getting in his Kendrick bag a little bit too.
Okay, but
Kendrick is super jazzy.
So go get a Kendrick feature.
Go get a Kendrick feature, or let me like try to, because Kendrick's always been, he's always alluded to the fact that there's only one rapper better than me, and it's Kendrick, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to try to out-rap Kendrick.
Y'all don't
So-
think you should have broke this into Blue Lips 1 and 2? I think you should have broken it in half. 19 too
If
long.
it took 2-3 songs off of the
Not for
project,
19
it'd be
songs,
cool.
though, yeah.
Like 15 songs. 14 is my favorite number with him.
13 songs.
Maybe he would have
14.
broken it in half and added a couple more songs to each version.
But okay, he also tweeted that he said "fuck a deluxe," and that's where he fucked up because he could have took 4 songs off and put that on the deluxe to this album in 2 weeks.
I feel like though, regardless, there might be some songs that are skip overs, but regardless, as a cohesive overall artistic piece,
No, this
it's
is what's
complete.
suggested.
Lost Times
very
with
complete.
Jazzy, I love that. That was her feature
No,
was
facts.
admirable. Oh, that's what I want to say. So Schoolboy Q is a touring artist pre-COVID.
This is
You
perfect
have
for a
to-
live setting.
I feel like you have to hear a lot of these songs
Live.
in a
Right, to really feel 'em.
Either tripping off something, drunk, smoking some weed. In
That's
a
the kind of
live
music he
setting.
make
it's
anyways.
not riding around in your car type
Right.
of music to me.
It's go out, you feel me, performance, you feel me,
So
get
how soon
drunk.
do you
He did
think
that for
he
the
announces
festivals.
the tour?
Soon, right?
Soon we're gonna get the.
Well,
Definitely
no,
gonna do the
sorry.
Can he go on tour off this? I mean, he
I was
can,
gonna
but
say,
what type of tour?
sorry.
He not on tour?
The tour coming. Wait, sorry. So look, the tour coming soon because
It's gonna be a TDE tour.
yeah. So Kim and them is now they're getting. You feel me? Like they're doing like sound checks and shit now. You feel me? So they're getting ready to dip off soon.
I just like the fact that he's like literally will have a song about taking his daughter to school in Calabasas and
Like Blue
golfing.
Slides, man.
Right. And then Blue Slides is one of the most mature records
Bruh.
he's ever made.
Listen, Russell, look,
That
so
record came out before the album dropped.
the facts, and and here's why I feel like Blue Slides was amazing, right? Like, it felt like I was daydreaming, and I felt like I could feel Fig, right? Like I could feel like what
Feel Fig is
No.
crazy. That's not pause. It's just crazy. I could feel Fig.
No, I could see like he was like
It reminded you of all the times you bought pussy.
He transported you.
yeah,
to Fig
it real
in
vivid
the
detail. You
mind.
feel me? But
And
also
that's
too, right?
that's good art.
Yeah.
That's good
No,
artistry
facts.
right
Yeah.
there.
No, also
Yeah.
too. Listen,
Yeah.
listen. So we gave and AZ Chike credit, but I'm gonna say this though, man. I want to humbly apologize because I've been a hater for a long time.
That's crazy. You ain't never heard
To Freddie Gibbs, I want to humbly apologize to Freddie Gibbs.
Ohio feature.
That Kanye verse you gave Kanye and this verse you gave Q, I apologize,
That is your
man.
boy on this record, though,
This
right?
nigga is one of them ones, yeah.
Get your boy out,
Freddie
you gotta-
Gibbs had probably, from a lyrical perspective, the best verse on the album.
I never really been a big Freddie fan, but
And
that's
Ab
not really
Soul
my
was
kind of
on the
music.
album, bro.
I don't think he trash. That is not my kind of music.
But you don't like those type of cadences.
Yeah, I don't listen to that kind of music.
Nah,
I don't
he
think he's
hard,
bad
bro.
at all.
Modern
Like,
boom bap.
I would never say that. I would
modern
never,
boom
ever,
bap.
ever take away from it or be like, nah, that shit weak. I'm just not riding around playing that shit.
Because
Absolutely
you didn't like
not.
Benny the Butcher. I tried to get you on Benny the Butcher.
I'm not riding around playing that
Everybody
shit.
Can't Go album. He couldn't listen. So I'm like, this shit fire.
Bro,
I think
the
niggas is
Plugs on
rapping
Deck Volume
crazy,
1,
you know?
is one of the best
I'm
releases
just
of the past 10
not.
years.
I'm just
He's
not
not-
riding
he
around
can't
playing
do
that
that.
shit.
No, but
Like,
me knowing you, I can see
Yeah,
why you
nah,
don't
I
fuck
can't
with
ride
it.
around playing
The
that shit.
Childish major feature on Pig. Childish is from, I think he's always on Dreamville projects. That's where I know him from. So to get that feature was dope. The experimental, what's the word? Experimentalism or just the experience that he's doing on this project. The lyrical prowess is always intact. It just doesn't always connect. Not on every song.
Yeah.
I don't get what he was attempting to do on every song. And again,
I like
he has
it.
to see in a live setting to get what he was trying to get across.
What's the song where he
But
said, "Yo,
yeah.
bitch got negative ass"? I thought that was fucking hilarious. That's my favorite bar on the
Get some
album.
humor. So what we doing out of 10? I gave the project a C+. What we doing out of 10?
So listen,
I give him 8.
yeah, me too, right?
8.5.
Out of 10. Now, also too though, I have a theory, right? Because I noticed that Ray Vaughn wasn't on it. Now I would think that
That's my boy.
right? That if Ray Vaughn is the new nigga now, y'all saying, okay, he's gonna be feeling like the answer to this shit. Why isn't he on Q album, right? I would think like this is yo, bro, you feel me? Like here's the passing of the torch. But I
Didn't you
seen
say
that-
most of the songs was already like he already been done for years?
But still, hey man, Ray Vaughn could have
Ray
been on one
Vaughn
of them.
doesn't have the biggest musical output. Let's not cap. Ray Vaughn does not put out a
Lush?
project.
I would have liked to have seen him do like another one of those Hoover posse cuts.
Yeah.
And put on a bunch of the younger. Unfortunately, like two of the most prominent are incarcerated right now. You know what I mean?
What?
But I would really like to
But
have seen that.
He showed love to the city still.
Of course
by
he
putting
did.
Tyke on the movie.
Facts.
record. Hopefully
Yeah.
we get a video to that. I feel like that was his way of showing
And that's a
love
great
to
look
the
for
city.
Tyke. Great look.
Great look for Tyke.
No, listen.
Great look. He can base
And he
the
sees
whole
his
rollout
moment.
around this, especially if they do a
Facts.
video. He can really shape.
Would
the
you,
rollout.
I consider Chike part of your generation. Is that
Facts.
accurate? So
Traffic rap era, even though I don't like the
I went back and actually this
freeway music.
yeah, feel me? Wait, isn't he like older
I call it
though?
LA drill, or whatever.
Wait, he's younger?
They about the same age.
Yeah, if he's older, he came on after me.
Chuck looks like
If
he
he's
looks
older,
like
they
he's
in the
30.
same
Look, if he's
generation.
older,
Tyke was
still.
20.
They in the
It
same
don't matter about
they in
age
the
though.
same
Still,
era
like
of
it depends
rap.
when you start rapping and when
Yeah.
you come out. You know,
If he's in his 20s
he is.
and rapping like this is crazy.
He's definitely in his 20s.
Yeah, he's different, man. Yeah, okay.
With that being said, like, yeah, no, I give it like, I'll even say 8.75. I feel like it's a great album. The only thing that I'll take away from, I wanted to break the bank on there. I wanted something a song that I could play on repeat. I don't give a fuck if it resonates with the masses or not. I don't really, I didn't find that particular record, but as a cohesive body of work, I think it's incredible. I think in the live setting is going to be incredible.
Here's for y'all though.
Go ahead.
Do y'all think that Absol forgot how to rap?
No.
No, I think he can still rap. It's just in
I think you
him.
just don't have the hunger no more to drive.
It's missing. Something's missing. I don't know
Something's
what's missing.
I think-
Something's
I think
missing.
hunger
I
is
think
the
taking
album
a 6-7 year
2022 was
break
hard.
between the album.
But I'll be real, like Like the first time, like we kind of heard him in like a
6-7 years.
No.
He put out
2
an
years.
album a year and a half ago.
Yeah. No, 2 years ago.
He put out the
Shit was good, though.
No
It was
Report
good.
Card record.
Yeah,
Nobody
that
paid
was-
too much
Before that,
attention.
he took a
Track 2?
6-year break.
Yeah, facts.
So
No,
I
but
feel like
that
that
album
time
though,
off-
was like fantastic though. Like
Every
this one right here,
little promo
right?
came out-
Control System is just an amazing album.
came out at the
Yeah.
tail end of the year. Who drops a project the last week of the year?
Sure.
Who drops a project the very last
You're
week
not
of
supposed
the
to
year?
do that.
True.
Editorial's gone.
Yeah,
all the
yeah. You're not
machines,
supposed to
the
do that.
platforms. Everybody's on holiday break. Why would you wait all 2022 to the final week to drop a project?
No, but it felt like, especially and on like I think it's like the Fox Soul record, right? A full record. Like it felt like he had like a real tough time like catching the beat. Feel me? Right? Like he just sounded like just right. And offbeat.
Catching the beat is crazy.
It's a
I really wish I could disagree with you, dog.
Yeah, right. Like
I really wish I could.
yeah, you feel me?
The flow is. I feel like Solo is such an advanced rapper that sometimes he gets ahead of himself.
Too intricate.
Yeah,
Not the best
And it's
record
just like,
maker.
what am I listening
Not
to
the
now?
best record maker. Just an amazing
That's
rapper.
why I always say, just because you can rap fucking great, don't mean that you can make great
Maybe he
music.
needs that writing team that you was referring to, that major label.
Well, I feel like there was a lot more of. There's a lot. I feel like in the earlier days of TDE, and this is from a fan outside perspective, so I don't have any knowledge, right? Okay. But it seemed like there was a lot more collaborative effort. There's a lot more people all putting their minds together to create these projects, and I feel like
There's
now
some sort of structure in the team.
There's more structure, and now it's more disenfranchised. In fact, is Mixed by Ali still mixing all the projects? Because I feel like there's a sonic difference.
No, he has his own label.
Okay, exactly.
No Name Records. And he has an
look,
artist
like,
named Shady Blue.
Hey,
there. Shout to her.
Please don't bang on me for this, but I feel like Mixed by Ali was a huge loss when he stopped, being the ears to bringing cohesion to those projects.
That makes sense. No, but he has his own label venture now.
Shouts to him.
No Name Records. I want to ask you before we wrap this all up. You said a couple weeks ago, Schoolboy Q first week predictions. You said 100K.
Yes.
That's a very bold prediction.
That was crazy. They're looking closer to 35, 40.
What I did say though.
I think that's a W still.
Wait,
Sure.
I'm just saying it's not the
wait, what I did say though.
Flakko be on his
6
mind
years of being a
sometimes.
West Coast artist. That's great.
100?
What I did
That's
say
more
was
than NBA YoungBoy.
That's crazy.
No, what I did say was
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
was 60 to 80. But if it drops and it's fantastic, it's gonna go to that 100 mark. Now I'll be real. I wasn't expecting, like the lack of demand to be $35. It has shocked me. However, this one here is probably one of the first times that I would ever say the nigga gave us a fantastic project, right?
He did. The first time you'll ever say that?
You feel me?
It's
a flop in terms of number wise. Yes, for sure, it's a flop.
I'm not going to say
I don't
that.
go off
But they gave us a fantastic project.
This is not a
solid
better
volume,
album than
bro.
Oxymoron, bro. It's not.
No.
Under any.
I don't think he can remake that.
I don't think it's better than Habits and Contradictions. I think it's maybe neck and neck with Habits and Contradictions.
He has it in number one.
Right.
He has it as number one in
of course.
catalog.
And look, I get it. And I can understand why he would feel that way. And I think it's a great record, and I'm not going to hate on it.
Niggas always think their new music is better than
It's
their
not
old.
better than Oxymoron,
I think so
bro.
too. I'll be like, I don't even.
No, sorry, right? So when I say like, this is the first time,
I don't be trying to listen to old shit. Everybody would think like that. Like I'm getting better and I'm evolving. I don't like the old shit,
No, sorry. So when I say this is the first time I'm gonna say this, I'm talking about me saying, yeah, the numbers is bad, but
I don't think they're bad.
Yeah, the numbers bad, bro.
I don't think they
And
are
that's
bad.
you
because-
saying something different for the first time ever. You don't even do that.
I think it's self-explanatory. If you take a 5-year break, if you go MIA, the only time we see you is when you're playing golf.
Kendrick's flops,
you're
yeah.
going to lose fans.
And
They're
I
not
think-
watering your grass.
I think
grass is going to die.
Q kind of has made it clear on multiple occasions that he purposely took a step back from the spotlight. And I think he alluded to the fact that, Mac Miller's passing weighed heavy on him.
Yeah.
Right.
You like you before, right?
Yeah.
Listen, Russell. Here's the first time that I met you, right? So I'm at T-Rail crib, right?
So flex, light flex.
No, listen, Russell. Look, I walk upstairs, and I just see like
See what I mean by the diabetic shit?
Q just there, just staying up in the kitchen, doing nothing, just chilling, bro. When I tell you, bro, like, so one, I was shocked because now he's skinny now, right? He's skinny as fuck now, right? Two, like this man's presence is like he has like a real like soft, like stoic, like I was like, yo, like, and he acts.
You say he's like a Buddha.
This is all time dick eating.
No, listen,
Stoic.
no, listen, no.
A dozen glazed
Call
donuts.
that man stoic.
A dozen
No,
glazed
listen.
donuts. Don't get too
Rapid
excited. I said donuts.
And his aura,
That's crazy.
Strike two.
and his
That's
aura
crazy.
is how
He
I
is
thought
out here
Kendrick would
dick
be.
eating.
You feel me?
Okay.
Right? And his aura is how I envision Kendrick Lamar aura is.
I
You
think
feel me?
he's adapting Kendrick Lamar's aura because he's seen the success Kendrick had,
Did I find out?
and I think he kind of lost his powers within him doing that. Cause like I don't know, this ain't like don't get me wrong, Matt. Like production wise and shit, lyrically, the album was cool. I'm a huge Schoolboy Q fan. Like I fuck with this shit. He had me throwing the buckets on the shit. But like to
Wonder
take
if my
5
pop
years
listens to
off,
it. I'm gonna ask him.
5 years off, and come
He'll
back with
probably
this
like
one.
that shit a
I
lot.
don't know.
Yeah. Oh, and also too, by the
He
way.
used
Oh,
to bang
sorry,
collard
listen,
greens
also,
all
too,
fucking day.
He'll like that shit.
Too, right? So also too, by the way, and there's a clip right now that's going crazy of him saying, "Yo, by the way, man, shout out to Poetik Flakko." So like he's saying, "Hey, listen, man, feel me?" So
Who?
So Q has acknowledged.
For real?
Yeah, he said, "Shout out to Poetik Flakko."
Is this Cap Remo?
So that means
This Cap?
Blazing in here now.
the album is 6.
Nah.
Is this Cap?
Flakko ain't never said no shit was
This Cap?
fantastic.
No.
He dead ass this Cap?
It's just like Greg saying
He probably
Flakasita.
said it, but now Flacco bias. He
Yeah.
blazing in
This
here.
Cap?
All right,
What's that?
I'm just asking, is this Cap? Did
no.
you really say that?
Of course. What? Of course. Yes, it's a son of.
Hey, you said
Of course.
Drake mentioned you too, and I just...
No.
You said that was facts.
To
and I
Poetik
called
Flakko.
that Cap.
He said, shout out to Flacco.
Okay.
All right, we got some donations. So Money D, I'm not going to read the diabetic one. Money D paid $5 to say, I am not going to lie. Seeing Lush, Dejon, and Almighty growth is good for the culture. And he also paid $5 to say, Almighty and Lush shake hands. Is
We already
that
did that.
feasible?
Yeah.
We did
You
that
guys
multiple
shook hands
times.
yesterday when you were chilling.
We did that today as well.
Multiple times.
Can y'all hug?
What the fuck?
wants to see you hug.
You ODing.
I say just
Are you
shake
gonna hug her?
hands.
Oh, sure, of
I
course.
say just
Come here, let's
group
come
hug,
here.
nigga.
Come here,
Yo,
Come on,
Oh, all y'all?
yeah.
Group hug?
Alright.
Come on.
Group hug?
John's soft too, by the way.
Pause, nigga.
Oh, man, listen to John.
Pause, nigga. That
off,
was
man.
crazy. Y'all just sandwiched that man. That was fucking crazy.
Hey, Dijon like that. Dijon like that
Gang
more
bang
than we
to
did.
Design, you heard?
Dijon like that. Dijon like that way more than we did.
I'm not
Ain't no
even
fucking
that
way that nigga said we just gangbanged them. Pause.
I'm not even into
I hope y'all clip the fuck out
When I
that.
mean blackface, I thought you said.
That was fucking
I said black
crazy.
allegation.
That was crazy,
That was
bro.
a great way to end the show. Don't y'all think?
Yeah, man.
Fact.
We never got to the Michigan report
We got
card.
to shout
Alright.
out, but it's time.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I'll do it real quick. Get your Gatorade off.
shit.
He's so disrespectful to my report cards. Make sure you head over to rapreportcards.com. Check out Atlanta's coming next. Me and Remo have something coming the week after that. Very special, very important. But shout out to all the artists on here. All-Star JR, Cash Doll, Louis Bray, Molly Brazy, Payroll Giovanni, Peasy, Skilla Baby, Tay B, and V's. And we'll see you guys next week. NoJumper.com. Listening to your music stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. Me Suspect Zan at the store.
We will be
No
there.
Jumper show tomorrow. It's lit.
Before we dip, want to say thank you for having me. Shouts to Remo for QB in the situation. Shouts to everybody that shared the panel with me. Thank you for having me. My new eyewear line, Favela Chic, coming soon. You feel me? It's a prototype.
Where's
You
that?
feel me? Like
That's crazy, man.
You wear shades?
my new eyewear.
Yeah.
My new eyewear. Yeah, you feel me? I got
wear
something for the homies
You
and all
don't
that.
wear shades.
With that being
Have
said,
one?
I brought a pair for Remo. I got one for you.
Wow.
But
Them is officer shades.
if you like
That's love.
if you like it, I got you. With that.
Okay, his though, and you can just give him one.
With that being
crazy.
said, shouts to motherfucking Mad Deep Podcast. Fuck with me, you feel me? We turn it up over
Yo,
here.
y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow too on the Tuesday show. We got Dejon and Flacco joining DW Flame and Brick for the Tuesday show.
It's lit.
Wait, I have objection because listen, and these niggas said, oh, it's a Monday show and Tuesday show mashup. So then why Suspect ain't there? You feel me? And
Four
listen
people.
though,
Four
guess
people.
what though? And he set it up.
And shouts
doing
out,
that?
yo, Cocaine
Remo
Boss
set it
in the
up.
chat. Shouts
Yeah,
out to Rush
yeah.
One stimulus package, running it up. You see what the fuck going on?
Here we
Hey,
go
I
again.
might be
with
on.
these-
I might be tuning into the Adam and Wax show soon. You never know.
Yeah, I'm starving.
I might be on the Adam and Wax show
You never
soon.
know. We got some shit. We got some.